There's not a number 12. And yesterday she pinched it for number 11, but she's not on the roster. So her stats are on taking her last attack. She's not here.
Is this mine or yours? That is yours. Oh, yeah, it's yours.
This broadcast of ICC Athletics is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars, Davis Ford, the Sonic of Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, First American National Bank, the ICC BSU, your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox, Cagle Eye Center, the ICC Foundation, the Bank of Okolona, and the ICC Alumni Association.
Itawamba Community College is now offering 3-day weekends. You can be one of the first to take advantage of a compact course schedule with a majority of classes offered Monday through Thursday. Let us customize your education to fit your needs. Become a part of the ICC family and apply today at apply.iccms.edu. ICC, the best start here.
Davis Ford in Fulton is your Ford dealer for new cars, trucks, and SUVs and has a wide inventory of certified pre-owned vehicles. Find your next dream car or truck from our Ford showroom or go online to davisfordsales.com and search our new and used inventory to see what is on our lot. So stop by and test drive the all-new fuel-efficient Ford Focus or Ford Fusion or the new Ford Explorer or F-150. Go further with Davis Ford, 904 West Main Street in Fulton or online davisfordsales.com.
Itawamba Community College is now offering 3-day weekends. You can be one of the first to take advantage of a compact course schedule with a majority of classes offered Monday through Thursday. Let us customize your education to fit your needs. Become a part of the ICC family and apply today at apply.iccms.edu. ICC, the best start here.
First American National Bank is a local bank. Our 10 locations are right here in Northeast Mississippi. Banking decisions are made locally by people who live here, and it's been that way for more than 50 years. Our involvement in the community is important to us. That's where our roots are. Technology, it changes daily, but our community is what keeps us together. If you like high-tech banking, we've got that too. Follow the flag to First American National Bank, from Iuka to Tupelo.
And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, out to the ball game. Adam Gore, Brad Boggs bringing this action here. An elimination game for ICC in the NJCAA National Tournament here in Clinton, taking on Johnson County. We do understand there's going to be some friends and fans of Johnson County watching today here on the ICC Sports Network, so we do appreciate all of those that are tuning in here. Well, Brad, you got a chance to watch this ICC team last night score 5 runs in the bottom of the 6th inning to avoid elimination. Got some rest, got some fluids in us, and ready to go today.
Yeah, what we need to do is take that momentum. We had great momentum last night in those last 2 innings especially. Take that, let's move it forward here, and here we go, and let's start this game off on a good note, Adam.
We'll give you the Coca-Cola starting lineups in the exchange of innings, but as we start off here, this is going to be Maddie Miney for ICC to lead things off here for the Indians. The First American National Bank opening pitch coming your way at 11:57. That's an 11:57 First American National Bank opening pitch here from Clinton, and it goes for a ball. Maddie Miney, a freshman shortstop out of DeSoto Central High School. She lifts that pitch in there for a strike. Kylie Lay is in the circle here for Johnson County. I did not pick up what their mascot was, so I'll try to look that up here in a moment. So 1 ball, 1 strike, and no outs here. Miney lifts that pitch high and outside for a ball.
Yeah, good eye right there to start the game. 2-1 count here. Obviously, again, hey, let's start with base runners. That's kind of our theme yesterday, and let's start with base runners today.
Well, I kind of lied to you. I said I didn't catch the mascot. It's right there in front of me on the scoreboard, the Cavaliers. As this pitch is popped up, second baseman's going to go over and make the play for out number 1. Nice pitch on the hand that time. Got her to pop it up, and the first out of the contest is recorded by the second baseman. That is going to be Tori Burkhart.
Yeah, kind of jammed her on the inside there. She was just able to lift it up to the second baseman. She made a good play, so out number 1.
So 1 away now, and this is going to be Rachel Stradisha coming to the plate. Rachel was the hero in game 1, had that walk-off single in the bottom of the 7th. There's that pitch in there for a strike. She scored Joanna Vasquez, who, by the way, had a great catch the previous inning, but unfortunately Joanna is not available today due to an injury she had in the Highland game, so we're hoping JoJo is okay. So 0-1 now is the count here to Rachel Stradisha. Lay getting set to deliver the pitch. It's inside for a ball. 1-1 now is the count.
High and tight there. That one was mighty close to kind of scraping the arms there a little bit coming through. So again, we take a walk right now.
So 1 ball, 1 strike, and 1 out is the situation here for the Indians. Top of the first, ICC, the visitors on the scoreboard here. They've been the home game up until this game here. Stradisha fouls this one back over the top of us here in the ICC Alumni Affairs and Foundation broadcast booth. Found out how you can contribute to Itawamba Community College by visiting iccms.edu. That's iccms.edu. So 1-2 now is the count here to Rachel Stradisha. Rachel will have to come in and protect the plate here. Lay looking to see if she can find the second out of the inning. That pitch goes high for a ball.
Good eye right there, 2-2 count here. Again, quality at bats. We preached that yesterday, and I want to continue preaching that today. Quality at bats, and that's what's going to get us through.
So 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 1 out is the situation right now here for Rachel Stradisha. She looks at that pitch. It goes high, and Lay kind of patting herself on the chest saying, hey, that one was on me, not necessarily hitting the spot she was throwing to.
Now you could definitely tell she obviously that one kind of got away from her a little bit, so she didn't hit her spot. But we'll see what happens here on 3-2.
So now the count goes full here to Rachel Stradisha. There is 1 out and nobody on base. 3-2 pitch, high for a ball, and Rachel will head down to first with the walk. Nice at bat that time by Rach.
Good quality at bat there. Obviously taking some pitches, good eye. That way we're able to get a runner on first here in the first inning and get runners on base.
Well, now this will bring up Samantha Conley to the plate. Got a chance to see Sam's mom on the way into the ballpark. Brad, we got to give credit where credit's due. Great support from the ICC family for this entire tournament. And it seems like every day just more and more people make their way out to the ballpark.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we got scattered red here everywhere, and we still got Brother Chris Burrows here with us from the BSU, so it's just great to have the fan base that we have.
So now with one out and a runner at first base, this is Samantha Conley at the plate. Conley looks at that pitch, missing high and outside for a ball. Well, ICC number 10 in the country, right? They've got a record of 40, 15, and 1. Johnson County, they're number 16 in the country, 26 and 13. This is an elimination game. The winner of this game will play immediately following this one. Is that pitch in there for a strike? Conley shaking her head in agreement. So 1 ball, 1 strike, and 1 out is the situation. We're in the top of the first. Looks like there's only 2 other games going on right now. Yes, so we're in the grade 8 of the tournament, if you will. As the line drive it gets through, that's going to go for a base hit. Nice job by Samantha Conley.
Oh, yeah, she reached out there and slapped that one right just between the shortstop and the third baseman. Great hit, single. We're on board here. We got a runner in scoring position with 1 out.
Well, that was just a blistering shot out there to left field for Samantha Conley to go for the first hit of the day, and now this is going to be Summer Kreider coming to the plate. Summer playing third base. She's a freshman. She went to Moorville High School, so some of that local talent that ICC has lived off of all these years. Another one that's been pretty good for the Indians this season.
Yeah, we got some great softball talent in our district. We're lucky.
So runners on first and second. There is 1 out in the inning. And Kreider takes that pitch low for a ball, or excuse me, actually called a strike. So a good location that time as it just clipped across the knees.
Yeah, clipped across the knees and the outside corner there, so it just kind of caught that, so it was a strike.
Lee Adams is out in the outfield taking photos. You can see those and order those on ICCimages.com. As Kreider pops this one up, it's going to get out of play. 0-2 is the count. Once again, that website, ICCimages.com. Also see the Kriggers out there. Looks like Kyle Krigger and his dad making their way out here to support the Indians. And that's one thing we got a great thing of, Brad, is the fact that it's not just football supporting football. It's football supporting softball, baseball making the trip down here to support softball as well, softball going to baseball games. It's just that big family atmosphere.
It is. We have all our athletic programs support each other, and we all are out for winning programs, so they're good about supporting each other throughout the season.
8 of 10 teams made postseason play. We had 3 make national tournaments, won 4 championships this year, 2 state championships and 2 North Division championships. So a very successful season in ICC athletics. 1-2 pitch is coming. Kreider pops this one back off the netting, and we'll stay at 1-2.
Got to keep battling here. It's a 1-2 count, but keep battling here because we can make something special happen here in the first inning, put a little pressure on them, and I think that would be special.
Yeah, ICC, they have not struck first in any of these games in the tournament, so it would be huge for them to do it here in the top of the first. So Kreider at the plate with a 1-2 count. Runners on first and second. Grounder right back up the middle. That's going to go for a hit. And that's going to load the bases for the Indians. Big time clutch hit there.
Great hit. Back up the middle. Just popped it right back up the middle. Of course, Coach Kirk held the runner at third. Obviously, the wise thing to do there, not knowing these arms, testing them out yet. So, again, bases loaded, 1 out. Here we go. We've got a great opportunity, Adam.
This is going to be Macy Cox coming to the plate. Her family's made the trip from Virginia and Tennessee. She's from Troy, Tennessee. She's playing first base here in this game. She's been the DP most of the season, but due to an injury to Casey Carpenter, she's moved back to her natural position at first base. Bases loaded with 1 out for Macy Cox at the plate. That pitch missing high and outside for a ball. Well, Brad, a big-time situation here for the Indians. We saw it multiple times yesterday in both games. ICC would put runners in scoring position but couldn't quite cash in. Want to try to do this early here against Johnson County.
This could spark the game right here, Adam.
Macy jammed on this one. Third baseman's going to go back and make the play. Nice pitch that time from Lay. In on the hands of Macy Cox. Got her to pop out to third. Now there's 2 away.
In on her hands. That's all she could do with it if she swung at it, and she did. So it was in on her hands, popped up third baseman. 2 outs. Still got a chance here. Base hit, scores a run, obviously. So we're not out of this without getting a run. We need to get a run here.
Well, possibly one of the hottest players in the tournament, Hope Harbin, is coming to the plate. She was 2 for 2 yesterday and had a big-time hit to spark the Indians' bats and eventually come around to score a run in that 5-run bottom of the 6th. That pitch missing outside for a ball. There are bases loaded in this situation. 2 outs. We're in the top of the first. ICC trying to strike early here in this elimination game with Johnson County. That pitch missing low, 2-0 is the count. Base hit, walk, whatever you can do to get that run across.
Good eye, yeah. That's going to get the run across either way. Whatever we need to do to get the run across, again, I think that's going to carry over from last night, and these girls are going to know that we've got the spark still continuing from last night's game.
So 2-0 now is the count here to Hope Harbin. Lay's pitch right down the middle. Snap throw to first is not in time as they try to get the runner over there. And I tell you what, you got to be careful in those situations. Ball gets away into the outfield. ICC's got at least one on the board because Rachel's got good speed over at third. And Sam better than average speed for a catcher over at second. So 2-1 now is the count here to Hope Harbin. Hope rips one, and it's going to go up the middle. It's going to score a run. Are they going to ask Sam Conley to score? No, they're going to hold her up. And Hope Harbin stays hot and gives the Indians the 1-0 lead.
Great job of hitting there. Again, popping it right back up the middle. Base hit, scores a run. Again, Coach Kirk did the wise thing. The center fielder's got a good arm. She got it in there, so we didn't turn the runner loose there. But anyway, still, bases loaded. Another opportunity to get another run in before the inning's over with, Adam.
This will be Maggie Smithy coming to the plate as you take a look at that Little Caesars instant replay. I tell you what, Brad, baseball, softball, 2-out hitting is big time, especially if you can spark a rally with 2 outs and put some runs on the board.
Oh, it generates throughout the team. Whenever you can do that, you can spark that 2-out hitting and get that rally going. Let's hope it carries over here, and let's see another hit here.
So now Maggie Smithy coming to the plate. She had a solo home run in the first game of the series. ICC fans, boy, wouldn't they love to see her duplicate that here. So 2 outs, bases loaded here. ICC leading it 1-0. Smithy fouls this one off the netting for strike 1. One thing Lay does a really good job at is working in on the hands of the batters so far. So if you're ICC, you almost want to eliminate that outer third of the plate and maybe take a half a step back and focus on the inside.
Definitely, yeah. That's exactly what they're doing there, Adam.
So 0-1 is the count after that foul ball. Maggie Smithy at the plate. Bases full of Indians here in the top of the first. Smithy swings on this one, fouls it back, and 0-2 now is the count.
All right, 0-2 here. We just need to choke up here. Obviously make some good solid contact. Protect the plate, again, is the big key here. And let's see if we can slap something in and get a hit.
And so now 0-2 is the count here to Maggie Smithy. Brad, I figured out why I couldn't hear you. I had my volume turned all the way down. And that one in there for strike 3. Well, not very animated call that time, but zipped it right down the middle. So a big-time Renaissance Bank strikeout there for Lay to get out of that jam with minimum damage done. ICC gets 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 left on base. Let's take a look at today's Coca-Cola starting lineups here for both teams. And then we've already introduced you to the first 7 batters of the game for ICC. So let's take a look at these again. ICC and Coke, now that's a winning combination, and Coach Andy Kirk hopes he's got that winning combo put together here against Johnson County. Leading things off was Maddie Miney. She's playing shortstop. Rachel Shanisha is the second baseman. Samantha Conley is catching. Summer Kreider is playing third base. Macy Cox is your first baseman. Hope Harbin playing out in center field. Maggie Smithy's the DP. Jessica Davis is out in right field, and Ellie Miney will be the left fielder. Kaylee Nelson getting the start in the circle here for ICC. Now your starting lineup for Johnson County. Leading things off is going to be Manny Johansson. She's playing shortstop. Tori Burkhart is the second baseman. Kennedy Thomas will be the DP. Carrie Murphy will be catching today. Jody Cole will be playing first base. Kelsey Oriander, she'll be in right field. Emily Fox will be the center fielder. Allie Hyman will be the third baseman. Kylie Hayes will be in left field. And as we've already talked about, Kylie Lay is the pitcher. That is your Coca-Cola starting lineups for both teams. ICC and Coke, now that's a winning combination. And we do want to thank the Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, Buddy Long and company, and all the fine folks out there at Coke, a proud sponsor of not only ICC Athletics, but a great partner with the college as well.
Oh, Coca-Cola has been a great sponsor at Etowah Community College. They continue to sponsor us in all our athletics and just sponsor the college as a whole. So we're great to have them as a partnership with Etowah Community College.
Well, I know one thing they're very proud of as well is Powerade, as this heat has been brutal today. Caught up me yesterday, and I drank me plenty of Powerades today. And what about you, Brad?
You got to have the Powerade on a day like this. Those electrolytes, that's what our trainer Nikki's going to say. We got to have those electrolytes.
Absolutely. So now this is going to be Johansson to lead us off here as the slap hitter takes that pitch for a ball.
Yeah, just trying to slap that one out there.
So ICC leads it 1-0. It was an RBI single by Hope Harbin with 2 outs in the inning to push the run across. That was Rachel Stradisha who walked and scored. That pitch goes high for a ball, as this is Nelson in the circle here for ICC getting the start in game 2. They're going to go with Nelson as deep as they can in this game, and hopefully the bats can back her up a little bit. You want to try to save Olivia Burns in case she's needed a little bit later on. Of course, you still have 3 or 4 other pitchers as well, as that pitch in there for a strike. 2-1 now is the count here to Johansson.
Yeah, that one painted the outside corner pretty well right there, and obviously, so we got a 2-1 count going in here, and we'll see what she can produce next.
Well, Brad, you got to be a special level of crazy to play third base and shortstop, especially when you've got slap hitters like this, because 1, she can either come up and lay down the bunt, or 2, she can slap it and take a pretty good chop at it. So defensively, you see the infield playing in, but that's one thing I don't think a lot of people appreciate in the game of softball.
Oh, I mean, with these girls playing in as close as they are, it could easily turn into something.
Now that's going to be a walk issued there to Johansson. So a leadoff walk, and now this will bring up Burkhart to the plate here, the second baseman for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, Cavaliers done the same thing now. Of course, they've turned around. They got a runner on and with no outs. So again, we need to come up big defensively, which is what we were doing in the evening game last night.
So we are in the bottom of the first. There is no outs. A runner at first base after the walk to Johansson. That pitch in there for a strike to Burkhart. Well, Johnson County, they're out of Kansas, I believe right around Kansas City, or maybe even in Kansas City. So not necessarily a bad drive as some of the other teams have had, but still not a short drive. This bunt is laid back and fouled off. 1-1 now, or excuse me, 0-2 now is the count here to Burkhart, excuse me.
Yeah, it's time to make a good pitch here now. Obviously, I say a good pitch, a pitch that maybe we can find her chasing something on here. 0-2 count, good one to have a good throwaway pitch here.
So no balls, 2 strikes, and no outs. Pitch coming, and it was high for a ball. One of those seeing if they might have put the runner in motion, and Sam Conley was ready to come up and throw that time, and the runner tucked back to first. Well, an absolute beautiful day for softball, as that pitch in the dirt blocked up nicely by Conley. Now, I will say it could stand to be a few degrees cooler out at the ballpark, as shade is at a premium right now.
Shade is definitely at a premium, but we still got people peppering around the outfield out there.
So 2 balls and 2 strikes and no outs. Pitch coming. This one lifted. Center fielder Hope Harbin is there for the play. Well, I tell you what, having somebody like Hope Harbin out in center field that can cover a lot of territory with her speed, that could have easily dropped for a double.
Oh, yeah, it's big time. I mean, she sees the ball off the bat. Obviously, she's moving. She knows exactly where she's going. Big-time catch there. That keeps the runner at first. Again, no tag, obviously. So we're in good shape here, 1 out.
This is now going to be Kennedy Thomas, the DP, coming to the plate, batting in that 3 spot for the Cavaliers. 1 out and a runner over at first base. That changeup, boy, it was a pretty drop ball that time that just slipped right back into the zone.
Yeah, had her way out on the front foot right there. She was not prepared for that pitch at that moment, I can tell you that.
So 0-1 now is the count here to Thomas. As there's a shot, center fielder's going to have to go back, and that was going to be off the wall. And then the relay in is not going to be in time. Well, that one was just a rocket off the bat, and you thought for a second it might have a chance to get out of the ballpark, but instead just bounced off the top part of the fence. Good job that time by Harbin to quickly turn around, get it back in, and limit that to runners at first and second.
Yeah, solid contact there off the bat on that one. I mean, she tagged it, smoked it right, on the line right out to dead center. Harbin turned around. Obviously, it was just smoked so hard she wasn't able to get there to it, but luckily the field held it in.
So now this is going to be the catcher, Carrie Murphy, coming to the plate. Murphy's going to dig in with runners at first and second, and one out. Boy, now would be a prime time for Little Caesars double play. That pitch just missing low for a ball.
Yeah, it's close right there. I think that umpire last night would have called that one a strike.
Yeah, he liked those inside low pitches for sure. So instead it goes for a ball here. 1-0 now is the count with one out. Runners at first and second. That pitch missing low again. 2-0 now is the count. Well, that's one thing Nelson likes to do. She likes to work low in the zone, so you got to kind of find that borderline area, or maybe even just continue to go after it until that umpire. You got to earn the respect of that low strike zone.
Yeah, and still kind of learning what he's going to call balls and strikes and what his zone is.
Well, this one popped up, and it's going to give her over the top of us here in the ICC Alumni Affairs and Foundation broadcast booth. Remind you to visit iccms.edu. That's iccms.edu to find out how you can contribute to Itawamba Community College. 2-1 now is the count here on Murphy. Runners on first and second. Murphy, ground ball, third baseman gets it. There's one, and can they get two? No, the ball is bounced away, and the runner will advance to third. And so now they'll have runners on the corners.
We've got 2 outs. That was a heck of a play. That one was smoked down the third base line. Our third baseman picked that one up, stepped on the third base, obviously got the out there. Tried to fire it across in time. Obviously just wasn't able to get there in time, but the ball got away. Still got 2 outs, though, here. So all we need is get one more out of this inning. No damage done.
Yeah, I thought we had drew up that Little Caesars double play, but as you said, that was a very hard hit ground ball by Murphy, who reaches on the fielder's choice on the play. And so now this is going to be Jordan Cull coming to the plate. And she's going to be hit by a pitch. Ow, that one hurt. I heard the thud over the microphone that time, Brad. So now the bases will be loaded here with 2 outs.
Yeah, I mean, dadgum, this is not what you're wanting, obviously. I mean, nobody wants that. But, again, we still got an opportunity to get out of the inning with no damage done. Let's settle down. Let's get back to throwing strikes. And let your defense make plays here.
Tyler Kemp checking in on the broadcast, sending a text message saying that trouble's on the microphone today. It's the duo of Adam Gore and Brad Boggs. We do appreciate Brad coming in and helping out with the broadcast today. As that pitch missing for a ball. There is 2 outs, bases loaded here. ICC trying to find the exit. Johnson County, however, trying to see if they can rally and tie this game, maybe even take the lead. As that pitch missing low for a ball. 2-0 now is the count here to Kelsey Oriander.
Got to settle down and find the strike zone here, Adam. 2-0 count. Obviously, we don't have anywhere to put this one, so we've got to throw strikes.
So 2 balls, no strikes, and 2 outs. Bases full of Cavaliers. We're in the bottom of the first. ICC nursing a 1-0 lead. That pitch goes high for a ball. Now the count goes 3-0. Well, you got to figure the red light to be on here for Oriander, unless she just sees something she really likes.
Oh, definitely. I'm with you. I mean, it's going to have to be just that perfect one sitting on the table, in my opinion.
3-0 pitch is in there for a strike. Taking the whole way that time was Oriander. So now 3-1 goes the count. There is 2 outs. Still no place to put her here. So Nelson with her back against the wall, trying to see if she can get her defense or maybe even a strikeout here to get out of this inning. And there's another beautiful pitch by Nelson. Hey, that's gutsy, just having to load up and throw it down the zone.
No, that was gutsy. I tell you said it perfect right there. Gutsy call on her end and gutsy performance so far. Let's battle out of this right here.
Runners will be in motion as a 3-2 pitch coming, and it's going to be high for a ball. And so that will tie the contest 1-1 with the bases loaded walk.
Well, we've got to shake that off. I mean, that's done and over with. Now it's time to shake that off, hopefully, and move forward. And we've got to focus on this next hitter here and, again, get the out. Let's get out of the inning. Bases still loaded, so we've got to get out of the inning.
This is going to be Emily Fox, the center fielder, coming to the plate here for the Cavaliers. 2 outs. Bases still loaded, as Brad just mentioned. 1-1 is the score. We're in the bottom of the first. That pitch skips across, blocked up nicely that time by Conley. Well, right now, for Nelson, you just take a deep breath, refocus on the task at hand, and Coach Kurtz wanting to come out and talk to his pitcher here. Let's take a timeout. We're going to hear from Sonic and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Man, these Red Bull slushes are invigorating, right?
I know it, man. I'm feeling confident, feeling pumped. I want to jump this thing.
I don't know if that's such a good idea, TJ.
No, man, I need help. Can we jump this thing?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Rush in for Sonic's new Red Bull slushes, half price during happy hour.
Bacon, Swiss cheese, juicy chicken on a King's Hawaiian bun.
Oh, what else is it saying?
Oh, it's saying you still owe me that $30.
Hang up!
Hurry into Sonic for the King's Hawaiian Chicken or Burger Club and try order ahead to get happy hour anytime.
And welcome back. No changes made that time inside the huddle for ICC. Nelson staying in the circle. Coach Kirk just kind of come out there, calming the girls down a little bit, go over what they want to do here to find this third out of the inning and see if they can do what Johnson County did. Johnson County got out of a bases-loaded jam in the top half of the inning after giving up a run. ICC looking to do the same here. That pitch in there for a strike. Nice job by Nelson coming back and attacking the zone.
Yeah, it was a good mound visit by Coach Kirk. Obviously, again, like you said, we've got to settle the girls down. Let's play ball.
1-1 now is the count. There is 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. That pitch missing low for a ball. 2-1 now goes the count.
Yeah, great play by the catcher. That's 2 right there. I can tell you that she's blocked up to keep the run from coming in and them going ahead.
So waiting the 2-1 offering here from Nelson to Emily Fox, the center fielder. That pitch missing low and inside, so Nelson kind of running into a little bit of hiccup right now and struggling to find the zone.
Yeah, she's got to reach down and find this thing. Got to shake it off and just got to move forward here, Adam.
So 3-1 now is the offering here to Fox. And there's going to be another walk with bases loaded. And it's now 2-1 Cavaliers. Well, Brad, right now, if you're the Cavaliers, you just kind of lay back and make her throw strikes.
Yeah, I mean, you're just sitting back right now. I mean, obviously, you can see that she's a little shook on this and throwing strikes, so they're just kind of sitting back and making her throw strikes.
That pitch missing low again. And again, as we said, Nelson likes to work low in that zone, but if you're not getting those calls, you've got to find a way to adjust, and Justin haven't quite adjusted up enough yet. So 1-0 is the count. That one missing low again in the dirt, blocked up nicely by Conley. 2-0 now goes the count.
Got to dig deep and find it, Adam. I know I've said that, and that's the reason why our catcher now is called time. She's going to go out and have a conversation with her on the mound. Got to dig deep and find this right here. Again, 2-0. We can't get too far behind. We need a strike here on this next pitch.
So Conley going out to talk to the freshman pitcher out of Moulton, Alabama. 2-0 is the count. Bases are still full of Cavaliers here. Back-to-back bases-loaded walks has made it a 2-1 contest in favor of Johnson County. That pitch missing inside for a ball as well. Well, just a deep breath. Throw it up there and trust your defense in this situation. If you're Kaylee, sometimes the pressure of the game gets to you, and I think that's right now the situation on Kaylee.
I'm going to say that's what's happened again. I'm going to say, like you said, this batter, she's probably not swinging on this one, and she didn't.
Yeah, taking the whole way that time was Allie Hyman, who stepped back, shook her head in agreement with the strike call. 3-1 now is the count here to Hyman. She's playing the third base today. She's got a put out in the game. She's awaiting the 3-1 offering here from Nelson. That one right down the middle. Nice pitch from Nelson that time. Looks like Hyman was also given the red light on there, not even thinking about swinging that one. And so now the count goes 3-2. Big time play here as runners will be in motion. Full count with 2 outs. Awaiting the 3-2 offering here, and that pitch is high for a ball. And another run walked in.
Yeah, that one's high and walked another runner in here. Of course, that's 3 in the inning. So, we I keep saying it, Adam, but got to dig deep and got to find the strike zone. I mean, I don't know what to tell her, but I know you say the nerves, and I believe you there, and that's probably what's happened here, but we've got to dig deep and find the strike zone.
It looks like ICC's got somebody warming up in the bullpen. Of course, don't know the availability of Olivia Burns in this situation, but we do have 2-3 other pitchers that are available this afternoon. So with 2 outs in the inning, it looks like Coach Kurt's going to come out and make the change. Let's take a break. ICC trails it 3-1 in the bottom of the first, 2 outs, as we'll be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
This broadcast of ICC Athletics is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars, Davis Ford, the Sonic of Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, First American National Bank, the ICC BSU, your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox, Cagle Eye Center, the ICC Foundation, the Bank of Okolona, and the ICC Alumni Association.
Itawamba Community College is now offering 3-day weekends. You can be one of the first to take advantage of a compact course schedule with a majority of classes offered Monday through Thursday. Let us customize your education to fit your needs. Become a part of the ICC family and apply today at apply.iccms.edu. ICC, the best start here.
And welcome back. The new pitcher in the game here for ICC is Macy Cox. As her pitch goes high for a ball. So Macy moves from first base to pitching. In playing first base now is Olivia Burns for the Indians. Bases are loaded here. It's been 3 straight walks that have pushed across 3 runs here for the Cavaliers. As that pitch in there for a strike for Macy Cox. Now, Macy has not pitched a whole lot, if any, during the regular season. I know she got 4 innings worth of work in the postseason, but she did pitch her freshman year as well. So just not a whole lot of work, but a pretty fresh arm there for Macy Cox, who has come into the game. 1-1 now is the count. That pitch missing high and outside for a ball. 2-1 now goes the count. Brad, it's going to get to the point now for the Indians. You just got to throw it in there and just hope that maybe a pop-up or a ground ball can get you out of this inning here.
Yeah, you can't keep walking these runs across. That's the thing. I mean, if they're going to score, they need to score on their hits, not walking these runners across.
This is Kylie Hayes, who is at the plate with a 2-1 count. That pitch goes high for a ball as well. 3-1 now is the count. Looks like ICC's also got some other pitchers warming up. Nelson getting back over there, tossing it around. Mary Kate Butler getting loose as well. So ICC trying to find this third out. They missed that double play. Boy, that would have been a big play there. This pitch lifted. Jessica Davis is going to go over in right field, and the Indians get out of the inning. Finally get out of the inning there, but Johnson County does a good job of taking advantage of the opportunity presented their way. After ICC misses turning 2, it was 3 straight walks, and it's 3-1 now in favor of Johnson County. We're going to take a break and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Davis Ford in Fulton is your Ford dealer for new cars, trucks, and SUVs and has a wide inventory of certified pre-owned vehicles. Find your next dream car or truck from our Ford showroom or go online to davisfordsales.com and search our new and used inventory to see what is on our lot. So stop by and test drive the all-new fuel-efficient Ford Focus or Ford Fusion or the new Ford Explorer or F-150. Go further with Davis Ford, 904 West Main Street in Fulton or online davisfordsales.com.
Your success at ICC starts with freshman orientation. Learn what the college has to offer, register for classes, meet your new ICC family, and discover all the ways to get involved across our 3 locations.
Hey guys, it's Madison, an orientation leader here at ICC. After you apply for enrollment, sign up for orientation because spots are filling up fast. Find out more at iccms.edu/orientation.
Itawamba Community College. The best start here.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we shift now to the top of the second inning. ICC trails it 3-1 here to Johnson County. This is an elimination game, the Elite 8, if you will, of the NJCAA National Tournament. So ICC's got a little bit of meat left on the bone here. It's going to be Jessica Davis, Ellie Miney, and then back to the top of the lineup in Maddie Miney due up here for the Indians.
Yeah, it's time to get those bats cranked back up. You know, we had them going in the first inning here, and so it's time to get the bats cranked back up, produce some more runs. That way we can get back in this game. I mean, we're in it still, but let's get back and tie the game or go ahead.
So this is going to be Jessica Davis. Traditional spelling of Jessica, Jessica, but prefers to be called Jessica. So Jessica's going to try to lead us off here, see if she can spark the bats for the Indians once again. That pitch from Lay in there for a strike. Well, ICC scored 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. 3 were left on base, so a tough situation there for the Indians. They did get out of a bases-loaded jam on their own, so 3 was left stranded in the bottom of the first after scoring 3 by Johnson County. Davis takes that pitch inside for a ball. 1-1 now is the count.
High and tight right there. That one almost hit her right there on the shoulder, which, again, would have produced a base runner, which we'll take in any form of fashion right now.
Once again, we do want to welcome everyone that's watching in favor of Johnson County, and thank you for tuning in to the ICC Sports Network. As swinging a miss on a nice pitch on that outside corner, just couldn't quite square up on it that time for Kajeska.
No, that one was a beautiful pitch right there. Like you said, fastball right out there on the outside corner, and she couldn't catch up with it.
So now 1-2 is the count here to Davis. Going to have to protect the plate. No outs as she's leading us off. She's playing in right field. She had that final out of the first inning. That's that pitch. Not a bad spot to miss that time by Lay, especially since you got her to chase the previous pitch. 2-2 now is the count.
You know, Adam, I see that sign that says Fuzzy's Taco Shop out there. I'm a little concerned about what Fuzzy's Taco Shop is.
Yeah, I don't think I want to. Well, I'm not going to say that. I haven't tried it. But, yeah, be nice if we see a ball fly over that as this pitch is popped up and over the top of us here. And a nice play by one of the ICC faithful behind us, catching that one on the fly that time.
They're going to sign him up, put him out there, put a uniform on him.
Let's do it. So 2-2 now is the count here on Jessica Davis. Davis and Ellie Miney on deck here for the Indians. 2-2 pitch coming. Ground ball is fouled off, and we'll stay at 2-2.
And on the hand, she turned on that one and did about as good as she could with that one, just to fight it off and foul it off, giving her another chance here.
So now the count goes 2-2, no outs here in the top of the second inning. ICC trailing at 3-1 after scoring 1 in the first. It was 3 in the bottom half by Johnson County. Davis is hit by a pitch.
Well, there we go. That's the start we wanted. Again, you don't want to see a batter get hit, so don't take that the wrong way out there. But, again, we have a runner on base. She's fine. It was a low pitch. Hit her about in the calf area. So we're good to go here. Great start, runner on, and let's see if we can produce some runs.
Yeah, you're going to see a lot of that because these pitchers are throwing a lot of pitches in this tournament, playing a lot of games as well. So fatigue and just straight up being tired could be a factor at the end of the day of this one.
Yeah, fatigue and just, you keep advancing the stress of the tournament too, yep. that they're dealing with here.
Well, the winner of this game will advance on. The loser will head to the house. So a really good season from one of these teams will be coming to an end later on this afternoon. So with no outs, this is Ellie Miney at the plate. Shows bunt, pulls back, and takes it for a ball. Davis, the throw down to first, was not in time, and she dives back without an issue. 1-0 now is the count here to Ellie Miney. She's the twin sister of Maddie Miney, who is on deck. Not identical twins, but however, when they first came to ICC, and I tell this story often, so if you heard it before, well, you're going to hear it again. When they first came to ICC, I was messing with with Maddie, who is on deck right now. As Ellie looks at that pitch high for a ball, and I called her Ellie, knowing that she was Maddie. She just looked at me, smiled, said, no, I'm not Ellie. Well, that stuck for about 4 months. I called her not Ellie and Ellie, even wrote her down in my score sheet as not Ellie. But then she went 0 for 4 in a game. I was like, all right, I'm going to change her to Maddie, and she went 4 for 4 the next game. So I'm like, okay, we're going to keep her at Maddie the rest of the year.
That's a great story there, and great players for Etowamba.
So 2-0 now is the count here to Ellie Miney. That pitch in there for a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike, and no outs. Jessica Davis, who was hit by a pitch, is over at first base. ICC trailing at 3-1.
Yeah, again, great eye. I preached it yesterday, and I know the people out there are tired of me hearing it. Quality at bats. Let's not get anxious. We're not in an anxious situation here. Quality at bats. Take the pitches, take the balls, swing at the strikes, and good quality at bats.
So what is the 2-1 offering here? Miney shows bunt, lays it down. Only going to be 1 play, and it's over to first in time. And that's going to go for a sacrifice bunt. 1-3 on the putout. Nicely done that time by Maddie Miney. That sacrifice bunt being brought to you by the ICC Baptist Student Union. Reminding you of the ultimate sacrifice paid for our sins. That's the ICC BSU. Brother Chris Burrows here in the broadcast booth with us. We appreciate everything he does, not only for the broadcast, but the college as a whole.
Brother Chris and the BSU, they continue to do and be long-standing supporters of the college and help any way that they can.
So now this is going to bring up Maddie Miney, who popped up to second in her first at-bat. Stands in, takes that pitch at the knees for a strike.
It looked a little low from my standpoint, Adam, but we'll take it and move on.
So 0-1 now is the count here to Maddie Miney. Runner at second base, that is Jessica Davis, who was hit by a pitch and advanced on that sacrifice bunt. So Miney at the plate. Looks at that pitch low and outside for a ball. 1-1 now goes the count.
Runner at second, we got to do something here. Obviously runner in scoring position. Of course, we've seen the big arm from the center fielder out there so far. So, could or could not be, just depending on where the ball's hit.
Yeah, you have to get something down to the gap, as we've seen a pretty good arm, as you said, out of the center fielder so far for Johnson County. 1-1 pitch coming. Miney couldn't find that one. Nice little ball that had kind of a little raise at the end. Miney swung underneath it that time, and 1-2 now goes the count.
Yeah, wasn't able to catch up with that one. Like I said, it had a little raise on the end, and it kind of was just on the outside part of the plate.
So 1-2 now is the count here to Maddie Miney. Runner at second base. There is one out here in the top of the second. ICC trailing 3-1 to Johnson County. Miney, dribbler to the second baseman. Throw over is in time. Gets the job done there. So now ICC is going to need a 2-out hit here from Rachel Sternisha to see if they can get this run home. So Miney did a good job that time, finding a pitch that was a little up out of the zone, put a solid bat on it, and a good throw by the second baseman got the speedy Miney.
Yeah, if you're going to hit the ground ball, you hit it with her on the second baseman side here, obviously, which moves the runner over to third, so that advances our runner. We're in good shape.
So with 2 away now, this is going to be Rachel Sternisha, who walked and scored a run back in the first. Stands in, takes that first pitch for a strike. Well, Lay's done a good job. She was struggling in that first inning, getting behind on batters, but she's attacked that strike zone and filled it up often here in the second.
Yeah, she's found a little extra juice this inning.
So 0-1 now is the count here to Sternisha. Lay getting set to deliver the pitch. As Sternisha lifts at that one low for a ball. Johnson County fans not a big fan of that call.
Yeah, they wanted that one, and I will admit that one did look a little close to me.
Say it looked a little bit better than the last one, so maybe just a little bit of a makeup call there. 1-1 now is the count. 2 outs in the inning. Runner at third, that's Jessica Davis, who was hit by a pitch to start the inning. That pitch missing low and outside for a ball. Snap throw down to third.
Well,
not in time.
That catcher's definitely not afraid to snap throw either down to first or third we've seen during this game so far.
Most definitely. You've got to have your head on a swivel and be ready to go in those situations. As she will, if you're being lazy getting back to the bag, she's going to try to throw you out. 2-1 now is the count here to Rachel Sternisha. Sternisha pops this one up. Second baseman's going to have to go back. Now the right fielder coming in, and they're going to make the play. And that's going to end the inning there. Just one of those that could not find its way in. They were playing shallow, and they were able to get the out. So ICC leaves another runner stranded in scoring position, the third of the day that ICC has left stranded in scoring position. We've played 1.5. We'll take a break and move to the bottom half of the inning. It'll be Johansson, Burkhart, and Thomas due up for Johnson County. They lead it 3-1. Back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
With the Little Caesars mobile app, you can customize an extra most bestest pizza with the most cheese, and now with the most of any toppings for the nation's best price. It's the crowning pizza achievement. And it's true what they say, it's lonely at the top. Unless you have an extra most bestest pizza, then it's a party at the top!
Little Caesars Extra Most Bestest Pizzas, the world's easiest way to outrageous amounts of toppings, starting at $6.
Pizza.
The newly formed Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi wants to make sure you are receiving the best orthopedic care possible. Our staff of 7 experienced, board-certified surgeons specialize in a specific area of the body and can treat you with the newest and latest technology available to fast-track your road to recovery. Call us for same-day appointments at 662-377-BONE and come see us at Gloucester Creek Village in Tupelo. At the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our specialty is you.
And welcome back to action as we move now to the bottom of the second inning. ICC trailing it 3-1. 1-2-3 batters due up here for Johnson County. Johansson, Burkhart, and Thomas due up. Johansson walked but was erased on a fielder's choice back in the first inning. ICC nearly turned that into a double play, and boy, that would have been a big play there if ICC could, but instead, credit to Johnson County, they were able to take advantage. It was a one-out single by Kennedy Thomas, Carrie Murphy, who reached on the fielder's choice, and Jordan Clue, who was hit by a pitch. All ended up scoring in that inning after back-to-back bases-loaded walks by the Indians.
Yeah, great first pitch right there coming in, painted the outside corner. She's trying to slap it. Obviously, she didn't swing, missed it. Same pitch.
That pitch that time missing for a ball. 1-1 now is the count. 1 ball, 1 strike, and no outs as Johansson is leading us off here. She's playing shortstop today. So waiting the 1-1 offering here. That pitch, looked like it knifed back in. I don't know if the fact that she was running up that time might have altered the umpire's view, but instead 2-1 now goes the count. So 2 balls, 1 strike, and no outs. ICC struggling to find the strike zone here today. As that pitch missing again, 3-1 now goes the count.
All right, now we can't get ourselves in the same situation we are again. Let's get this leadoff batter out. I mean, that's imperative.
So 3-1 now is the count. There is no outs here in the bottom of the second. That pitch in there for a strike. 3-2 now goes the count. Good job by Macy battling back and finding the zone there to force the count to go full.
Got a battle here. You got to battle. I know it's tough, but this is the time where you got to battle, reach down, find it, and throw that strike.
So winning the 3-2 offering here from Macy Cox. There's a liner out to the right fielder. Right fielder will come up with it, and that's going to go for a base hit. Nice at bat that time by Johansson. Battled, got a pitch that she could swing on. Just blistered it through the gap for a single. Second hit of the day for Johnson County.
Yeah, they're not going to be up there swinging away right now, Adam. They've seen our struggles on the mound right now, and I just don't see them up there swinging away. They're going to make us throw strikes where they've seen the troubles that we've had.
So a leadoff single there by Johansson. This is going to bring up Tori Burkhart. She lined out to center field in her previous at-bat. So that pitch in there for a strike, and I think that's going to be the key for the Indians, Brad, is getting the strikes across early in the count.
Yeah, we can't get behind, and that's what happened to us last inning. We were getting behind in the count, and again, forcing us to throw strikes or obviously walks.
That pitch missing outside for a ball. 1-1 now is the count.
Come on, Tori.
So 1 ball, 1 strike, no outs. A runner over at first base, 3-1. Cavaliers with the lead here in the bottom of the second inning. Elimination game for both these teams, so there's going to be a really good softball team going home at the end of the day. Ground ball. There's one. Can they get 2? The throw over is not in time, so it'll be a fielder's choice. 5-4 on the putout of Johansson. So they do get the lead runner that time, trying to turn 2, and again, just moments away from getting that Little Caesars double play. And now Coach Andy Kurtz wanting to come out and talk to the infield umpire here, and
it was awfully close over there, Adam. I'm going to tell you. Now, again, it did appear she was out, so I can go with that. We got the lead runner, which is great, but I think he's calling them in.
Yeah, I think what Andy's going to talk about here is the fact that the runner did not slide into second base, and I think that's a rule now in softball. You have to slide to not impede the throw, and if that's going to be the case, it will turn into a Little Caesars double play due to runner interference. So that would be a big break here for ICC if they stay with that, and they're going to say there's not. So they're not going to stay with that call, and Coach Kurt's going to get an explanation here. And so did not overturn it in that situation. I don't know if anybody was really paying attention if she slid or not. I couldn't tell you if she slid or not either.
I'll be honest, I'll admit my flaws. I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, I think that might have been everybody in that situation there. So now with 1 out, this is going to bring up Thomas to the plate. As that pitch missing outside for a ball. Thomas had a single, scored a run in her previous at-bat. It's 3-1 right now. Johnson County with the lead, trying to build on this 2-run lead here. They do have a runner at first. That's Burkhart, who just reached on that fielder's choice. This is a line drive. It stays fair. It's trouble, but it drifts foul.
Yeah, well, that's a good thing. She tagged that one down the line pretty good. Had that one gotten down, that could have been trouble and possibly a run scored. Possibly. It would have been close.
So nothing but an exciting strike there, as it now evens the count at 1-1 here on Kennedy Thomas. Thomas pops this one up. There's Maddie Miney there for the play. The throw over to first is not in time. But Miney comes up and makes the play for out number 2.
Excellent pitch right there. In on the hands. All again she was able to do with it is just kind of hit a little blooper out to the short. Short made the play. Close again to a double play, but wasn't able to produce that. But again, 2 outs.
So this is Carrie Murphy coming to the plate. She is catching today. She reached on a fielder's choice and scored a run. Part of that bang-bang play that could have been a double play that really changed the complexity of this game right now. But, hey, let's give credit where credit's due. Johnson County able to get around that, took care of business, and got 3 runs on the board after giving up 1 in the top of the first. ICC did put a runner on in the top half in Jessica Davis, who got over to third after being hit by a pitch, but could not come up with that 2-out hit to push her across. And that's where we stand right now. That's a Sonic scoring update being brought to you by the Sonic in Fulton. So 2-0 now is the count. That pitch going to miss low and inside, 3-0. Now the count here to Murphy. So right now you figure Murphy's going to have the red light in this situation.
I'd guarantee you she's got the red light, unless it's just sitting on the table out there.
So Cox will have to dig deep here, waiting to deliver this 3-0 pitch. And it's in there for a strike. As that pitch or throw back to the pitcher just a little high, as Macy had to go back and get that one. Don't be surprised if you don't see Samantha Conley maybe try to zip one down to first here in a moment, as the runner over at first taking a pretty big lead down there. 3-1 pitch coming. It's going to miss low for a ball. And now that's going to be ball 4. Walks have haunted the Indians today, Brad. That's the 5th walk of the contest, 3 of those resulting in runs.
Yeah, you can't put them on. I mean, you got to give them the opportunity to put themselves on. We don't need to put them on ourselves. So that has done the damage so far today. We're still in a good situation here. 2 outs, runner at first and second. We can still battle back and get this last out.
This is Jordan Cull at the plate now, or Cluh, I should say. As she takes that pitch at the knees for a strike. 0-1 is the count to Cull.
That's a good pitch right there. That was really not a hittable. I call it not a hittable strike. If it was hittable, obviously she wouldn't have done much with it.
So 0-1 is the count. Runners at first and second. ICC trying to find the exit here. As that pitch missing outside for a ball. 1-1 now is the count to Cluh. So this is Jordan.
They're patient hitters right now.
They are.
I'm just going to tell you, very patient hitters.
Well, you don't get to be number 16 team in the country by mistake. And, of course, when you get to this part of the year, there's a ground ball back to the pitcher. She's going to toss it over for the out, 1-3 for those of you that are scoring home. Good job of getting out of the inning there by ICC. So the Cavaliers get no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left on base. We've played 2 here in Clinton. ICC trails it 3-1. We'll take a break, and coming up for the Indians will be Sam Conley, Summer Kreider, and Macy Cox. We'll find out what they do after this and a few words from our sponsors here on the ICC Sports Network.
Student involvement is a top priority here at Itawamba Community College.
If you want to be involved with student government, then the Student Government Association is the place for you.
If you have a stellar GPA, then Phi Theta Kappa is for you.
If you're interested in the diverse culture of our campus population, then the Diversity Club is for you.
If you're interested in leadership and service, then Indian Delegation is for you.
If you're majoring in computer programming or computer networking, then CPNA, the Computer Programming Networking Association, is for you.
If you're interested in good conversations and free lunch on Thursdays, then the Wesley Foundation is for you.
Our health science programs also have specific organizations for those majors.
Student Activities is excited to bring you new opportunities here at the ICC Tupelo campus.
Whatever your passion may be, we have a place for you.
This video is brought to you by Phi Theta Kappa, Beta Chi Sigma, Tupelo campus.
Celebrate outrageous amounts of toppings with Little Caesars Extra Most Bestest. With the most cheese and now with the most toppings at the nation's best price. Create your favorite pizza starting at $6. Pay, then express pickup at Little Caesars.
Pizza. And welcome back to action now as we shift to the top of the 3rd inning. ICC trailing at 3-1 here in this elimination game against Johnson County. They're out of Kansas, and we do appreciate everyone that's tuning in, not only the ICC family members, but those that might be tuning in here in support of the Cavaliers this afternoon. We're happy to be able to bring you this action here from the NJCAA National Tournament in Clinton, Mississippi. Hot day in Clinton. As temperatures this morning before we even got to the ballpark were in the upper 80s, so expecting it to climb into the 90s before the day's all said and done.
Just another day, Adam. Just another day. I believe we can handle this.
I like it. So this is going to be Samantha Conley coming to the plate. She's singled and is left stranded as ICC left bases loaded in the top of the 1st inning. Conley with a hit, one of the 3 hits ICC has so far in the contest. Takes that first pitch inside for a ball.
Yeah, we need to turn around. Let's be patient hitters as well. And again, that's the same thing as quality at bats, but patient hitters, and let's make them throw the strikes.
So 1-0 is the count here to Samantha Conley. Conley fouls this one off the netting, evens the count now at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, and no outs. This is going to be Samantha Conley, Summer Kreider, and Macy Cox, who started the game playing first base, now is pitching for the Indians. This is Kylie Lay in the circle. This pitch popped up. Shortstop's going to run back. Now left fielder's going to call everyone off and make the play. Well, that one just hung up a little too much for the Indians that time. Nice job out there in left field by Hayes to come in and squeeze that one for out number 1.
Yeah, just got under it. Again, on the inside part of the plate, inside half there. Got under the ball a little bit, just lifted it up just enough for outfielder to come in and make a play on it.
Now this will be Summer Kreider coming to the plate. She singled and was left stranded as well back in the first inning. ICC trying to find some bats here, but Lay has done a good job of adjusting and keeping the bats quiet so far for ICC. Kreider takes that pitch inside for a strike.
Yeah, I'm not sure I agree with that one.
I like how you just slip that in, Brad.
There's a little high and tight for me. But anyway, we'll take it again. Can't argue balls and strikes.
So 0-1 now is the count. That's the voice of Brad Boggs, the Dean of Students. Is that correct? What's your official title?
I'll take it. Whatever. Ooh.
As this pitch blasted but pulled foul, as that one, boy, if it would have stayed fair, would have stayed and exited the park in a hurry.
Yeah, that might have been over that Traceway Park 4 scoreboard out there, or possibly even our Fuzzy's Taco Shop sign.
Absolutely. Put some vehicles in danger as well, mainly the van I drove here. So 0-2 now is the count here to Summer Kreider. Kreider pops this one up. Center fielder's going to have to go back near the warning track and will squeeze it for the out. Nice job by Lay after giving up that big pitch while ago. Just came back and got a routine fly ball out to center field for out number 2.
Yeah, still just getting under the ball a touch, Adam. You know, and we need that top half. We need to hit on the top half of the ball. Drive the ball is what we're needing, is to drive it. And obviously right now we're lifting it too much.
So now this is going to be Macy Cox coming to the plate. She popped up to third for the second out of the first inning, trying to redeem herself here and see if she could help her own cause. As that pitch goes high, Macy replaced Kaylee Nelson, who got the start. Kaylee went 2/3 of an inning, gave up 3 runs on 1 hit, no errors. She walked 4. 3 of those walks coming with bases loaded, and that's the difference in the game right now. So 1-0 is the count here to Macy. 2 outs in the inning. As Macy takes a healthy chop at that one, just couldn't catch up with it that time, and 1-1 now is the count.
A great fastball right there, and that she got by her, and like you said, yeah, she just couldn't catch up with that one.
So 1-1 now is the count here on Macy Cox. Lay trying to get a quick 3-up, 3-down inning. As that pitch in there for a strike. 1-2 now goes the count.
Almost same spot as the last one.
So 1 ball, 2 strikes, and 2 outs is the situation. Hope Harbin's on deck for the Indians. She had an RBI single in her previous at-bat. Swung on and missed for strike 3. A big-time Renaissance Bank strikeout there. And for the first time today, the Indians go 3-up, 3-down in the inning. That's the second strikeout of the day for Lay. So the Indians get no runs, no hits, no errors in the top of the first. They still trail it 3-1. We'll take a break and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
You could say it's about the clubs. You could say it's about the ball. You could even say it's about the course or the weather. But what it really comes down to is consistency and hard work. Over and over and over again. At Renaissance, we understand consistency. We understand hard work. Most importantly, we understand you. Renaissance Bank. Understanding you.
My burger goes best with mustard.
Ketchup and mustard.
Grass-fed beef. No, corn-fed. On the grill. Nah, flat top. Iceberg lettuce. Nah, arugula. Jalapeno.
No way. Avocado, dude.
Medium rare. Gotta be well done. Brioche.
Sesame seeds.
American cheese. Cheddar.
Can I have a turkey burger? What? Turkeys are for Thanksgiving, man. I like my burger with the Coke.
I'll agree to that. Strictly with the Coke. Only with the Coke.
Coke and a burger. Come on.
All right.
That's where you get the flavor.
And welcome back now as we shift to the bottom of the third inning for Johnson County. It's going to be Oriander, Fox, and Hyman due up, the 6, 7, 8 batters here for the Cavaliers. Oriander, she drew a walk with bases loaded in her previous at-bat, so she'll be starting us off here as that pitch from Macy Cox in there for a strike. My good buddy Glenn Haley checking in, watching today's broadcast. We appreciate him and everyone else that's watching here as well. Hit us up on Twitter at Let's Go ICC. That's at Let's Go ICC. As that pitch missing low and outside, let us know you're watching and where you're watching from. We'd like to know, especially some of those that might be watching in support of Johnson County today. We're happy to be able to help them out and watch them. They may have not been able to travel to watch some of their family play.
Absolutely. They've come a long way further than we did, so be glad to entertain them.
Ground ball to the third baseman. It's going to be a foul ball. A great play on the ball that time by Summer Kreider. Would have been a tough play to get the runner out, but a nice effort that time on the part of Kreider to get to the ball.
Yeah, she snagged it. But you're right. It would have been a very tough play. Glad that one just drifted foul.
So now 1-2 is the count here on Oriander. As Macy looking for her first Renaissance Bank strikeout of the day, and that pitch missing low for a ball. Not a bad spot to miss. See if you could get her to chase one low and out of the zone.
Again, I go back. These are patient hitters right now. They're just kind of sitting back there making us throw strikes. So, it wasn't a bad pitch at all, though.
So the 2-2 offering here from Macy. Ground ball, it's going to be a foul ball, and we'll stay at 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, and no outs as Oriander starting us off here. Fox is on deck, and Hyman is in the hole. As 2-2 now is the count.
Got to keep battling here, got to keep battling, and work hard on the mound out there.
2-2 pitch, ground ball. Maddie Miney finds it, throw over is in time for the out. Nicely done that time, got the ground ball. Miney took care of it. Kind of a little weird hop as it got to her. Able to find it in the glove, got it out of the webbing, and zipped it across for out number 1.
Yeah, that hop just came right to her, which was good because she hit it solid. It was a solid hit toward the shortstop, but she came up with it clean, able to fire across, got the first out of the inning. Good job.
So now this is going to be Fox coming to the plate. She also drew a bases-loaded walk back in the first inning. Stands in there, takes that pitch for a strike.
Yeah, she's crowding the plate a little bit there, but that one did catch the inside corner, so might back her off a little.
Well, Macy has done a good job of settling down, as we said. Only had 4 innings of work coming into this postseason, or actually no innings of work coming into the postseason. Pitched 4 innings in postseason play, so to say be thrown to the fire might be a little bit of an understatement.
Absolutely, but what a great job she has done so far, and, it looks like she's settling down more and more as she keeps going.
So 0-1 now is the count here. Shows bunt, misses on it. Nice job that time on the drop ball. As the bunt was there, it just fell out the bottom fell out of it as she tried to put the bat on the ball.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if she could give her 3 more tries at that one, whether she could lay that one down or not.
So 0-2 now is the count here on Fox. There is 1 out here in the inning. Is that pitch in there for strike 3. Big time Renaissance Bank strikeout there, the first of the day for Macy. And now there's 2 away.
Great pitch on the outside corner. Just got her up there. Again, hopefully this is re-energizing this team. We got 2 outs now, nobody on. Let's get this third out. Let's go in and crank the bats.
So 2 away now. Is that pitch? Paints that outside corner again for a strike, as this is Allie Hyman, the third baseman.
And I think we're seeing what this umpire likes. He kind of likes that outside corner.
And Macy is painting that corner big time right now for the Indians. 2 away, nobody on. Bottom of the third, ICC trailing at 3-1 to Johnson County as that pitch fouled off, and 0-2 now goes the count. Again, this has been a great day for softball. We've got to give a lot of credit to Traceway Park and the fine folks here in Clinton that have done a great job putting on this tournament.
They got a phenomenal staff. They'll just come in and out and roll in and get these fields ready in between games. It's amazing.
0-2 pitch coming. That one fouled off, just found a piece of it. Nice pitch that time, especially after getting those outside corners on the previous one's pitches there. Good job by Hyman to go foul that one off and keep the at-bat alive.
I was ready to ring her up on that one. I don't know how she got a piece of it. She did, though, but I was ready to ring her up.
So 0-2 is the count here to Allie Hyman. Macy Cox, can she find the exit? Pitch coming, this one lifted. Rachel Stranisha makes the jumping play.
What a play by the second baseman there. Again, of course, she was working that outside corner. She just slapped that one to the right side there, and what a play by the second baseman to get us out of the inning.
So after ICC goes 3 up, 3 down in the top half of the inning, so goes the Cavaliers in the bottom half. We'll take a break and be back with more as we shift to the top of the 4th inning. It'll be Hope Harbin. And we think Maggie Smithy and Jessica Davis. Actually, it may be Olivia Burns batting in place of Maggie. We'll find out. But before we do that, we're going to take a break and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
This broadcast of ICC Athletics is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars, Davis Ford, the Sonic of Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, First American National Bank, the ICC BSU, your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox, Cagle Eye Center, the ICC Foundation, the Bank of Okolona, and the ICC Alumni Association.
The newly formed Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi wants to make sure you are receiving the best orthopedic care possible. Our staff of 7 experienced, board-certified surgeons specialize in a specific area of the body and can treat you with the newest and latest technology available to fast-track your road to recovery. Call us for same-day appointments at 662-377-BONE and come see us at Gloucester Creek Village in Tupelo. At the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our specialty is you.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we now move to the top of the 4th inning. It's going to be Hope Harbin due up here. Maggie Smithy is on deck, and Jessica Davis is in the hole here for ICC. They trail it 3-1, but a nice defensive inning there for ICC to get a quick 3-up, 3-down inning and see if they can get the bats fired up here. So Hope Harbin, who is quicker than Walt Flanagan's dog, is at the plate now. Takes that pitch missing low for a ball, and somebody with the speed of Hope, that's who you need on the bases right now if you're the Indians.
Yeah, she had the hot bat, too, so we definitely need her on the bases.
She had an RBI single and was left stranded at first in her previous at-bat, the only at-bat of the day for Harbin. So 0-1 is the count. Hope pops this one up. First baseman's going to drift over and will be able to make the play. Again, nice pitch by Lay in on the hands of Harbin. Couldn't hold off on that one. Fouls it off for out number 1.
That's about all she could do with that pitch. Again, you say that. We've said it before, but she's just kind of working the inside part there. She just fights it off, and that's as far as she can get with it.
So now this is going to be Maggie Smithy, who struck out looking to end the first. She is the DP in the game here, so she's going to try to spark the bats here for ICC. ICC with 3 hits, all 3 of those coming in the first inning. As this pitch fouled off the netting in front of us. And 0-1 is the count. Well, the one thing, if you're an ICC fan, you're kind of accustomed to this. This is the cardiac kids, if you will, for the Indians this season. They've fallen behind often. They've found a way to just hang around, and eventually get hot at inning like they did last night against Cuyahoga to be able to advance to today's game.
Absolutely, and that's what we're looking for here today. Of course, we came out in that first inning, looked hot. And, I don't know if the walks that we had kind of cooled us down a little bit, but we're going to get those bats hot again.
That pitch missing outside for a ball. 1-1 now is the count here to Smithy. Awaiting the 1-1 offering here. That pitch missing low. And I think, Brad, you've talked about this numerous times. You're seeing the difference between 2 teams. ICC kind of forcing at the plate. Johnson County being patient, working some situations in their favor. I think ICC just needs to try to work a little bit more patience in this sense as well.
I'd love to see the patience. As I said it last night. Again, quality at bat. Y'all are tired of hearing me say it.
That pitch fouled off the netting, and now evens the count at 2-2. Good job by Smithy finding a piece of that one. It looked like a pretty good pitch from Lay on that outside corner. Just couldn't quite find enough of it to put it in play.
Yeah, that's that outside corner right there. Got to drive that one to left field.
So waiting the 2-2 offering here with 1 out in the top of the 4th. ICC trailing 3-1 here in this elimination game to Johnson County. This pitch fouled back out of play and going towards one of the fields over there. So you've got all 4 fields running right now. Not sure who that is to our left, but they're moving quite quickly. They're in the 6th inning. And 0-0 is that score. Smithy lines one, but there's the first baseman right in spot that time. Nice play on the part of Clough to be over there and be in the right spot at the right time. Good job by her coaches getting that scouting report. Lined her up and just had to stretch over and grab the ball for the out.
Good solid hit right there. Now that's getting the top half and driving the ball, so you can't complain much about that.
So now this is going to be Jessica Davis who is at the plate. She was hit by a pitch and eventually advanced over to third base before being stranded there. As she swings the first pitch she sees, this was going to be popped out of play. And that one goes for a strike.
You know, if these people are listening to us on the air, if you hear heads up and all that, there's close quarters around in here, and so these balls that go out of play, there's a lot of folks that could get hit.
So 0-1 is the count here to Davis. Awaiting the pitch here from Lay. As that pitch goes high, and nice play there by Murphy.
What do they call that? Just a bit outside.
Just a bit outside. Yeah, Murphy that time just climbed the ladder and showed off some pretty good athleticism behind the plate that time. Nobody really on base, but was able to go up and get that one. As that one goes for a ball. 1-1 now is the count. And there's a line drive, and it's going to be out to the center fielder. Nice job that time by Jessica Davis.
That's the spark we want right there. We've got to get the bats cranking. That's the way to do it. Good line shot up the middle, base hit. Runner on first. It is 2 outs, but that doesn't mean anything. We've had the 2-out rally before. We can do it again.
Now this is going to be Ellie Miney coming to the plate. Ellie, no official at bat so far. She did have a sacrifice bunt in her previous at bat. There is 2 outs here in the inning. Runner at first base, that's Jessica Davis. And now Ellie Miney at the plate. So Miney going to try to spark the bats here for the Indians after that 2-out single from Davis. Oh, that one looked really good, Brad, but called a ball.
I'm not going to argue balls and strikes.
So a good-looking pitch there, just missing high apparently for the umpire's liking. 1-0 is the count here to Ellie Miney. Miney playing in left field. Dribbles that one, second baseman's there. Throw over is in time for the putout. 4-3. So once again, ICC gets a runner on but can't do anything with them. We'll move to the bottom of the 4th inning where it'll be the 9-1-2 batters due up for Johnson County. It'll be Hayes, Johansson, and Burkhart. We'll take a break and hear a few words from our sponsors and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
First American National Bank is a local bank. Our 10 locations are right here in Northeast Mississippi. Banking decisions are made locally by people who live here. It's been that way for more than 50 years. Our involvement in the community is important to us. That's where our roots are. Technology, it changes daily, but our community is what keeps us together. If you like high-tech banking, we've got that too. Follow the flag to First American National Bank, from Iuka to Tupelo.
This broadcast of ICC Athletics is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars, Davis Ford, the Sonic of Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, First American National Bank, the ICC BSU, your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox, Cagle Eye Center, the ICC Foundation, the Bank of Okolona, and the ICC Alumni Association.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we move now to the bottom of the 4th inning where it'll be the 9-1-2 batters due up here for Johnson County. ICC, they have put 5 runners on the bag, 3 of those left stranded in scoring position. For Johnson County, they put 4 on the bases. They have, 7 on the bases. They have scored 3 of those, left 3 of those in scoring position as well. So this is going to be Hayes, who flew out to right field. Swings on the first pitch she sees. It's going to be trouble, but Maddie Miney is there.
What a play right there. What a play. She just slapped that one out there. Easily could have dropped in over the third baseman's head. The shortstop was on the move. Made a great play right there, Adam.
Take a look at that on the Little Caesars instant replay just before she runs out of your screen. Maddie Miney makes an outstanding play, and that's the reason why she's one of the best shortstops in the state. Maddie showing off some athleticism there for the first out of the inning. Now this is going to bring up Johansson to the plate. Is that pitch in there for a strike? 0-1 now is the count.
Really has settled down here. I'm really impressed with her pitching here, and she's really settled down after that first inning that she came in. She's throwing strikes.
So waiting the 0-1 offering here from Macy Cox, who came in to relieve Kaylee Nelson in the first inning. That pitch finds the outside corner as well. I'll tell you, as you said, Brad, Macy's kind of settled into her and found her rhythm now, throwing the ball.
I think she's seeing what this umpire likes. He likes that outside corner, I'm telling you.
So 0-2 now is the count here to Johansson. She had a single but was erased on a fielder's choice in her previous at-bat. She's also walked. And that pitch, well, we wondered where the last pitch was whenever it wasn't called a strike for lay. Now we're wondering where that one was, since it wasn't called a strike for Nelson, or excuse me, for Cox.
It wasn't outside enough, apparently. But got to be careful on those outside pitches with these slap hitters like this, because they can just like that young lady did a minute ago.
So the 1-2 pitch coming. That one just a little bit too far outside. Good eye on the part of Johansson to hang off on that one.
That's a good pitch, though, from what he's been calling and what she's been throwing. Great pitch on her end right there.
So now the count goes 2-2 here on Manny Johansson. As she is digging in this situation, awaiting the 2-2 offering. There is one out in the inning. This pitch fouled back, and it's going to get over the netting. There's a fan standing back there kind of enjoying the shade. Nearly got hit by the ball. 2-2 will stay the count.
And you'll notice our catcher's setting up outside. It's amazing. I think everybody's knowing it right here, right now. Even Coach Kirk calling the pitches. That this guy's calling, our umpire's calling those outside part of the park.
So 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 1 out is the situation here on Johansson. She's 1 for 1 on the day with a walk. She slaps this one, and they're going to say she was out of the box whenever she made contact.
Either way, we had that one because our left fielder was in great position, and she made the play too. So either way, we had the out. So good job on both ends.
So out number 2 there, and starting to see momentum kind of slowly but surely creep its way towards ICC, but Indians starting to run out of some innings here, so they're going to have to try to find a way to fire the bats up, however. Now with 2 outs in the inning. Nice changeup, swung on and missed that time by Burkhart.
Bottom fell out of that one, Adam. Bottom fell out. She just wasn't ready. Again, out on the front foot. Just wasn't ready for that pitch.
So 0-1 now is the count. And that pitch in there for a strike as well, 0-2.
Still working the outside. Sound like a recording here, but working that outside corner now on the right-handed batter.
So now 0-2 is the count. Can Macy find another Renaissance Bank strikeout here? And just missing low for a ball. Not a bad spot to miss.
That's a great 0-2 pitch right there. Again, just being cognizant of what this umpire is calling.
So waiting the 1-2 offering here from Cox. Grounder to the shortstop. Miney had it but lost it. Once again, the ball taking a funny hop over there at short, and then the ball gets away. As that one's going to go for an E6 on the play. The ball almost looked like it hit the dirt in front of her and looking like it just hit in the sand bunker at a golf course, just hit and stuck.
Yeah, just kind of hit and stuck. Took a funny hop there, as you said, and again, she wasn't able to come up with it cleanly enough to get the throw over to first in time. So runner on here. Again, no damage done yet. Don't expect there to be any. Let's get this out and let's move in. Let's get the bats cranked up.
So now after that error, this will be Kennedy Thomas coming to the plate. She's 1 for 2 on the day. She fouls this one off for strike 1.
Big swing there, big swing, and that one at the bottom just kind of fell out of that one too as well, and she wasn't able to make solid contact with it.
Thomas had a single, scored a run in the first. She did pop up to the shortstop in her previous at-bat. That was for the second out of the second inning. So 0-1 now is the count. There's a ground ball, this time back to Miney, who gets it, zips it over in time for the putout. Nice job by Maddie to come back and redeem herself after that error to get the third out of the inning. So no runs, no hits, 1 error, and 1 left on base. We've played 4 here in Clinton. We move now to the top of the 5th inning. Due up for the Indians to be Maddie Miney, Rachel Stranisha, and Samantha Conley as ICC looking to get the bats fired up here. We'll take a break and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Your success at ICC starts with freshman orientation. Learn what the college has to offer, register for classes, meet your new ICC family, and discover all the ways to get involved across our 3 locations.
Hey guys, it's Madison, an orientation leader here at ICC. After you apply for enrollment, sign up for orientation because spots are filling up fast. Find out more at iccms.edu/orientation.
Itawamba Community College. The best start here.
You could say it's about the clubs. You could say it's about the ball. You could even say it's about the course or the weather. But what it really comes down to is consistency and hard work. Over and over and over again. At Renaissance, we understand consistency. We understand hard work. Most importantly, we understand you. Renaissance Bank. Understanding you.
Man, these Red Bull slushes are invigorating, right?
I know it, man. I'm feeling confident, feeling pumped. I want to jump this thing.
I don't know if that's such a good idea, TJ.
No, man, I need help. Can we jump this thing?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Rush in for Sonic's new Red Bull slushes. Half price during happy hour.
Bacon, Swiss cheese, juicy chicken on a King's Hawaiian bun.
Oh, what else is it saying?
It's saying you still owe me that $30.
Hang up!
Hurry into Sonic for the King's Hawaiian Chicken or Burger Club and try order ahead to get happy hour anytime.
And welcome back as we have a new pitcher in the game here as Kylie Lay will exit with the lead in this situation. Looks like this is going to be Hallie Henderson coming in to pitch. Campus Police checking in, saying go Indians back there in Fulton. Appreciate everything they do for us here as now there's a meeting in the circle. Don't really know what this situation is here. As
it looks like they're out there stretching a little bit, Adam. I don't know what they're doing.
They're talking everything over in this situation.
That's a perfect circle out there.
It really is. The Johnson County coach was coming out to talk with them. I guess they were going to stop her from being able to enter the circle and not count it as a visit. Not really 100% sure what that was. It was kind of awkward, but either way it goes, it'll be Maddie Miney, Rachel Cernisha, and Samantha Conley due up here for the Indians, the 1-2-3 batters. Maddie is 0 for 2 on the day. Rachel is 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. Samantha Conley is 1 for 2 with a single. She was left stranded. Well, the difference in the game right now, Brad, has been the fact that ICC struggled to locate pitches early. All 3 runs for the Cavaliers came in with bases loaded walked in the first inning. ICC, though, however, they've got 4 hits. Need to try to see if they can find a way to fire up the bats here and start it off with Maddie Miney.
Let's do it right here. I think this is the inning where we can get something started.
So 3-1 is the score as that pitch missing for a ball. Maddie has played well defensively today. She did have that 1 error, but she's made 2 outstanding plays. That I'll take 2 great plays if you only make 1 error in a game.
Absolutely. With those 2 plays she's made, they've been fantastic.
So 1-0 is the count. That pitch missing high for a ball. 2-0 now goes the count here to Maddie Miney. Rachel Cernisha is on deck.
That's what we like to see here. Being patient and just get base runners.
So 2-0 is the count. Miney lifts this one. It's going to drop for a base hit. Nicely done that time for Maddie Miney.
All right, got the leadoff hitter on. Now it's time to produce. Here we can work some magic. Let's get somebody in scoring position and see if we can trim this lead or even tie.
First time since the second inning that ICC has got the leadoff runner on base. That was Jessica Davis, who was hit by a pitch. So now with no outs here in the top of the first, this is going to be Rachel Cernisha at the plate. She's 0 for 1 of the day with a walk and a run scored. She flew out to second in her previous at-bat. As that pitch across for a strike, the snap throw down is not in time. That's going to go for a stolen base for Maddie Miney. And Maddie, you got to think, is closing in the single season record for stolen bases. I believe the record's 54. She had 49 to end the state tournament.
Excellent jump there, and just go ahead and get her in scoring position here. And now a hit can possibly score a run. But again, be cautious of those outfield arms.
That pitch missing lowered inside that time to Rachel Cernisha as it evens up the count now at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, and no outs. A runner at second base. That's Maddie Miney, who singled and stole a base. As that pitch goes high for a ball. 2-1 now is the count.
Good take there. Again, being patient, waiting on your pitch. Don't swing at bad pitches. Swing at strikes. Something you can drive here.
So waiting the 2-1 offering here from Henderson. That pitch in there for a strike. Evens at the count now at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and no outs is the situation here in the top of the first inning. Maddie Miney is at second base right now after singling and stealing a base. 2-2 pitch, and a nice pitch that time. They snap throw down to second is not in time, as that was a little too close for comfort. A nice throw that time, but that time Rachel just could not catch up and time up the rise ball. So now with one out and a runner at first, this is going to be Samantha Conley at the plate.
And again, we got to remember, base runners can't get lazy out here. This catcher has not been afraid to snap a throw out there to any of them. Now she's done all 3 bases, actually snapped throw. So again, can't get lazy on the bases.
So with one away now, Samantha Conley, who is catching here, stands in, takes that pitch. Nice breaking pitch back in. The catcher actually shifted out a little bit, then had to come back in and catch it. 0-1 now is the count here to Samantha Conley. Sam does have a hit. It was back in the first inning. She was left stranded at second base. As Conley fouling this one straight back into your living room, and now the count is 0-2.
And then on the hands right there, that's all she could do with that one. As a matter of fact, even that she got a piece of that one was amazing. So we live to fight another day.
So 0-2 now is the count here to Conley. That pitch missing high and outside. Not a bad spot to miss on the part of Henderson to see if you couldn't get her to chase one. Good eye on the part of Conley that time.
Now we're this umpire again where he's been calling. That was a good miss on her end.
So 1-2 now is the count here to Conley. Henderson set to deliver. And Conley swings and misses on another nice pitch from Henderson. That pitch had some wicked break away from the batter that time, and Conley just couldn't hold off.
Yeah, that one broke away, absolutely what you said there, Adam, and it did. It was definitely, it was low and breaking away from her. Very hard to get a piece of that one.
So now this is going to be Summer Kreider coming to the plate with 2 outs and a runner at second base. She's got a single on the day. She did fly out to deep center field in her previous at-bat. Kreider lifts that pitch in there for a strike. Or no, he called that for a ball. Well, I thought he barked strike. It sounded like he did, or maybe another field bark strike.
We'll take it again. I'm not going to argue balls and strikes today. I'm not in the mood.
So 1-0 now is the count here to Summer Kreider. Maddie Monty is at second base. Summer is the tying run at the plate right now. Takes a look at that pitch high for a ball.
Good, patient, good. Let's be patient here, 2-0. No reason to jump ahead here. Again, this needs to be a pitch that if you're going to swing, it needs to be yours.
So 2-0 now is the count here to Kreider. Maddie Monty's at second. Kreider, saw a pitch she liked, just found not enough of it to square it up that time as she fouls it off, and 2-1 now goes the count here to Kreider.
That's definitely one she could drive. She may wish she had that one back.
So 2-1 now is the count. There is 2 outs and a runner at second. ICC has left 3 in scoring position so far in the contest, 5 in total. 2-1 pitch coming. Kreider couldn't catch up with it there. Nice little rise ball that got above the bat that time, and Kreider swings and misses. 2-2 now is the count.
Yeah, got to protect the plate here. We, again, lead off, hitter on. We've got to protect the plate and make sure that we try to continue this inning.
So waiting the 2-2 pitch here to Kreider. This pitch popped up. Left fielder's going to dance around. Wind playing with it a little bit, but squeezes it for the out. So again, Johnson County doing a good job of finding their way out of trouble as ICC leaves another runner stranded, the 4th left stranded today in scoring position. We'll move to the bottom of the 5th inning as we'll take a break and hear from the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi and more here on the ICC Sports Network.
The newly formed Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi wants to make sure you are receiving the best orthopedic care possible. Our staff of 7 experienced, board-certified surgeons specialize in a specific area of the body and can treat you with the newest and latest technology available to fast-track your road to recovery. Call us for same-day appointments at 662-377-BONE and come see us at Gloucester Creek Village in Tupelo. At the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our specialty is you.
Man, these Red Bull slushes are invigorating, right?
I know it, man. I'm feeling confident, feeling pumped. I want to jump this thing.
I don't know if that's such a good idea, TJ.
No, man, I need help. Can we jump this thing?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Rush in for Sonic's new Red Bull slushes. Half price during happy hour.
Bacon, Swiss cheese, juicy chicken on a King's Hawaiian bun.
Oh, what else is it saying?
It's saying you still owe me that $30.
Hang up!
Hurry into Sonic for the King's Hawaiian Chicken or Burger Club and try order ahead to get happy hour anytime.
And welcome back to action as now we move to the bottom of the 5th inning. Olivia Burns will enter to pitch here. So Burns will be coming from first base to pitching, and that means Macy Cox will go back from pitching to playing first base where she originally started the game. Those are your Sonic of Fulton position changes here in the bottom of the 5th inning. So it'll be Carrie Murphy, Jordan Claw, and Kelsey Oriander due up here in the bottom of the 5th inning. It's 3-1. ICC trailing. It was 3 runs in the bottom of the 1st by Johnson County that gives them the lead. ICC was able to score 1 in the top half of the 1st. And these bats, as that pitch in there for a strike, or I should say both these teams' bats have kind of been silenced ever since.
Yeah, the bats have really gone quiet on us. On our end, we've got to heat the bats up, obviously, as we know, and score some runs when we get back in the dugout.
That pitch swung on a miss for strike 2. 0-2 now is the count here to Murphy, who is catching today. Been impressed with the play of Murphy behind the plate. Not afraid to throw the ball around the yard. She's got a pretty strong arm to be able to zip it from base to base. So winning the 0-2 offering here from Burns. Pitch missing low for a ball. 1-2 now is the count.
Burns trying to dial up that strikeout and get that count going up like she did last night. I know she had several in the evening game last night. Let's get another K here and add to her total.
Yeah, she had 7 strikeouts last night, and the Indians come for behind win over Cuyahoga to get to this game today. There's a changeup. Grounder is going to be the second baseman, finds it and throws it over in time. 4-3 on the putout for those of you that are scoring at home. Well, good pitch. Good job that time by Murphy anticipating the changeup. But there was Rachel Stranisha to record the first out of the inning.
Yeah, it was just right at somebody. She hit that ball hard. It was just right at her second baseman. She was able to make a play on it. So, she was out there ready for it and got the out.
So 1 away now, and Jordan Claw will come to the plate. She is 0 for 1 on the day. She was hit by a pitch and scored a run, as that pitch missing high and outside for a ball. Well, right now, if you're the Indians, you want to see if you get another 3-up, 3-down inning here and see if you can just find the bats. ICC, although they have out-hit Johnson County today, they trail this game 3-1. This pitch popped way up in the air. Olivia Burns coming up and will make the play. Well, she didn't have to move very far off the rubber that time, as that was a mile-high pop-up, and that goes for out number 2. Tough play. You're looking right back into the sun.
Yeah, that was a very tough play, a great play on her end, though, to make it, though. But like you said, she didn't have to move far, thank goodness, because she skied that one.
So now with 2 outs, this is going to bring up Kelsey Oriander. She's 0 for 1 with the walk. She did have an RBI when she drew that bases-loaded walk back in the 1st. That pitch right in the middle for a strike from Burns.
Great pitch, great pitch. Again, she's working her magic just like she was last night.
So 2 away now here in the bottom of the 5th. ICC trailing at 3-1 in this elimination game to Johnson County. There's a ground ball. Second baseman Rachel Stranisha has it. Zips it over for the out. And Rachel gets 2 assists in the inning. 3 up, 3 down. Go the Cavaliers in the bottom of the 5th inning. ICC will send back to the plate Macy Cox, Hope Harbin, and Maggie Smithy. They trail at 3-1. We'll take a break and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
This broadcast of ICC Athletics is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars, Davis Ford, the Sonic of Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, First American National Bank, the ICC BSU, your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox, Cagle Eye Center, the ICC Foundation, the Bank of Okolona, and the ICC Alumni Association.
With the Little Caesars mobile app, you can customize an extra most bestest pizza with the most cheese, and now with the most of any toppings for the nation's best price. It's the crowning pizza achievement. And it's true what they say, it's lonely at the top. Unless you have an extra most bestest pizza, then it's a party at the top!
Little Caesars Extra Most Bestest Pizzas, the world's easiest way to outrageous amounts of toppings, starting at $6. Pizza.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we move now to the top of the 6th inning. ICC trailing at 3-1 here, as it's going to be Macy Cox, Hope Harbin, and Maggie Smithy at the plate.
This one we heated up the bats last night, Adam. This inning, the 6th inning, so let's do the same thing here. Let's get those bats going Let's at least get a tie game going into the bottom of the 6th and still have another bat in the top of the 7th.
So this is Henderson in the circle. She is replacing Lay. It is a save situation here for Henderson as that pitch missing outside for a ball. So as soon as we talked about it earlier, how he was liking those outside pitches, that one not so much.
That's what I was thinking to say. He's been calling those all day. He must have backed off of that one.
Macy checks her swing, but it's still called a strike. As 1-1 now is the count here on Macy Cox. Macy's 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout. She did pop up to third in her first at-bat of the day. So Macy is due here, looking to redeem herself. That pitch high for a ball. 2-1 now is the count.
Base runners, we'll take them any way we can get them right now. Again, that's what provides the spark that we need to get some runs across the plate.
So Macy at the plate. Rips this one, and it's going to be down to the gap, and this is going to go for extra bases. Macy's going to round first, head to second, and a clutch hit there to start the inning by Macy Cox.
Absolutely, that one just right there, that fastball right there up in her eyes. She drove that one into the gap there between right and center. Great hit, great leadoff double, good position for the Lady Indians to score some runs here.
We're going to have a runner coming in this situation for Macy Cox, as it's going to be number 16 coming in to run. So number 16 entering to run for Macy Cox. So that is going to be number 16, Mackenzie Toombs entering to run at second base. And this will be Hope Harbin at the plate. And so now the tying run is at the plate here for the Indians. That's the thing, this game is not out of doubt so far right here, Brad. So ICC can get the merry-go-round spinning and see if they can have a big inning here in the top of the 6th.
Absolutely. This game is still within easy reach for us.
Well, Hope's going to pop this one up, and what a play!
Wait just a second on that.
Oh, my goodness.
That ball was caught!
Hold on 1 second.
He's saying he hit, doesn't he? Better look at the replay on that one, Adam. I think he's saying it hit.
If he's going to say that ball hit the ground, then ICC is going to catch a huge break. We'll look at it again right here on the Little Caesars instant replay.
He's going to confer with them, but I don't know how in the world they could see it if he couldn't see it.
Great catch, Gary.
Yeah, it's a catch all day, every day in this situation. Because when she caught it, she rolled over, and then it came up out of her glove afterwards.
Well, I hate to say it myself, too, and nothing against Johnson County, but for the Lady Indians, it did look like a catch from outstanding as well.
I mean, you're looking at it right there. You're going to say it was a catch.
Now Coach Kirk's going to get a word in on it, I think, and get an explanation.
As an ICC fan, selfishly, you would have hoped they missed that call, but at the same time, you don't mind seeing it being the correct call. It was the right call in that situation there. Just a heck of a play there by the catcher to come out and make that play. We said it, and we've said it often. Murphy is a very impressive athletic catcher behind the plate, and that right there was a big-time play, and Coach Kirk going to come out and try to figure out why he is going to appeal to the infield in that situation. Now, we will say we did see the replay, and it was the correct call, but you can't understand why Coach Kirk is coming up to argue that, how he's going to have to get that overturned by people that are in the infield.
Yeah, great play. I mean, this catcher, she has done great from Johnson County all day, been out there, again, with her arm, and now she showed her athleticism by making that catch that she just did. It was a popping catch. I don't know how she made it, and she's got the dirt on her back there to prove it.
This is number 3 coming into bat now for the Indians. As this is Olivia Burns. Burns swings on that pitch, missing for a strike.
Yeah, there was that high heat coming in there at her eyes. Lord, if you can lay off that one right now, you can. It's hard to get the good wood on that one.
So 0-1 is the count here to Olivia Burns. She's batting in place of Maggie Smithy, so Burns is at the plate. Looks at that pitch high for a ball. So 1-1 now is the count. That pitch in there for a strike. 1-2 now is the count here on Burns. Well, when Olivia came in to pitch from first base, they lost a DP in that situation. So Olivia now at the plate with a 1-2 count. Pops this one up. Second baseman's going to come in, call everyone off, and will make the play.
Hey, 5, stay hot.
Great pitch to get her to pop that one up to the second baseman. Obviously, they're doing an excellent job pitching and placing their pitches there. So, again, here we are facing 2 outs. We've got a runner at second. Still got an opportunity to get this run in, and let's get this run across the plate.
Mackenzie Toombs is at second base, running in place of Macy Cox, who doubled to start the inning. This is Jessica Davis at the plate, and that pitch drifting a little high for the umpire's liking for a ball. So 1-0 is the count here to Jessica Davis. Looks at that pitch missing low for a ball. Henderson patting herself on the chest, saying that's on me.
Yeah, still got to be patient here if you're ICC. I know we got 2 outs in the top of the 6th, but still got to be patient at the plate and wait for that pitch.
So 2-0 now is the count. Davis, ground ball that goes foul. 2-1 now is the count here to the right fielder, Jessica Davis. So 2 balls, 1 strike, and 2 outs is the situation here. We're in the top of the 6th. ICC running out of outs here. They trail this one 3-1.
All it takes is a spark, Adam. We just need a spark here, and we can get that run in.
That pitch in there for a strike. Nice pitch out of the hand of Henderson that time. Just clips that outside corner plate at the knees.
Well-placed pitch right there. You couldn't have placed it any better.
So 2-2 now is the count here. So Davis going to have to protect the plate, see if she can extend this inning. This pitch coming, lifted back, it's going to get out of play, and we'll stay at 2-2.
Good job fighting that one off, staying alive, and that's the most important thing here is that obviously that she stays alive and we keep this inning going.
So what is the 2-2 offering here from Henderson? 2 outs and a runner at second base. Davis pops this one up, it's going to get back and out of play. And nice job by Davis finding a piece of these pitches, fouling them off, and keeping the at-bat alive.
Here we go with quality at-bats, Adam, and this is what it comes down to. She's battling up there and having a quality at-bat.
So winning this 2-2 offering again. Can Davis find a way to win this at-bat here? Fouls this one off. That's the 3rd or 4th foul ball of this at-bat here, so a good job by Davis. Just trying to find a way to battle and keep it alive and see if she can spark the Indians' bats here with 2 outs at the top of the 6th inning. ICC trailing 3-1.
Yeah, she turned on that one mighty quick right there. Of course, obviously, if that one had been in the field of play, we were looking at probably scoring a run.
So waiting on this 2-2 offering once again from Henderson. Swung on and missed for strike 3. A big-time Renaissance Bank strikeout there for Henderson, her 3rd of the game. Once again, ICC leaves a runner stranded in scoring position. That is the 5th of the game that ICC has left stranded, 7th overall. We'll take a break and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
You could say it's about the clubs. You could say it's about the ball. You could even say it's about the course or the weather. But what it really comes down to is consistency and hard work. Over and over and over again. At Renaissance, we understand consistency. We understand hard work. Most importantly, we understand you. Renaissance Bank. Understanding you.
Davis Ford in Fulton is your Ford dealer for new cars, trucks, and SUVs and has a wide inventory of certified pre-owned vehicles. Find your next dream car or truck from our Ford showroom or go online to davisfordsales.com and search our new and used inventory to see what is on our lot. So stop by and test drive the all-new fuel-efficient Ford Focus or Ford Fusion or the new Ford Explorer or F-150. Go further with Davis Ford, 904 West Main Street in Fulton or online davisfordsales.com.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Now as we move to the bottom of the 6th inning, due up is Fox, Hyman, and Hayes here for the Cavaliers. 3-1 is the score. ICC trailing this game by 2. And And so this is Emily Fox, who is 0 for 1 of the day. She did have a walk that pushed across a run in the bottom of the first, and that's the difference in the game right now. 3 walks with bases loaded, and it makes it a 3-1 contest. That pitch missing low for a ball to Fox from Burns.
Yeah, those walks have come back to haunt us right now, Adam. Of course, we can still come back out of this, but, again, that's the difference in the game.
That changeup, or fastball that rises up out of the zone, 2-0 now is the count. To see if you couldn't get her to chase a rise ball. Good eye on the part of Emily Fox that time. She struck out looking in her previous at-bat. Now ahead in the count 2-0. That pitch paints the corner for a strike, 2-1.
Yeah, working that outside corner. He's still calling it.
So 2 balls, 1 strike, and no outs is the situation here in the bottom of the 6th inning. ICC trailing 3-1 here to Johnson County. That pitch thought about going on at that time, did Fox, but a good job of holding off.
Did a good job checking her swing there because she almost went around on that one, but that one was good and low on the outside part, but she did check her swing.
So 3-1 now is the count here. And that's going to go for ball 4. And so a leadoff walk to Fox, and now this will bring up Hyman.
Got to battle back here. This is when the defense and the pitching's got to be strong here so we can get out of this inning and, obviously get back into the dugout and go to bat so that way we can produce the runs and get back in this game.
So now this is Hyman at the plate. She is 0 for 1 of the day with a walk and an RBI. Takes that pitch for a ball.
Ew.
Looked pretty good from our point of view, but our point of view doesn't matter, as we've said that a couple of times on those high pitches. So he's not a big fan of those pitches across the letter, and he's been consistent, though, with both teams. So that's really, at the end of the day, all you can ask for. Runner goes. Throw down is not going to be in time, as that'll be a stolen base for Fox. It's almost as if ICC didn't realize she was going on there.
Yeah.
And the late throw and a stolen base for Fox to get into scoring position.
Yeah, we were late getting over there to cover the bag on that one.
So now 2-0 is the count here to Hyman, as Burns struggling to find the zone here early in the bottom of the 6th. That pitch in there for a strike. 2-1 now is the count.
They're just being patient. The Cavaliers here are again. They're still being patient, waiting on their pitches, and they're making us throw strikes. And especially if we're getting behind on when we start.
So the 2-1 pitch coming. That one in there for a strike as well. 2-2 now is the count. Good job by Burns coming back and finding that inside corner. So waiting the 2-2 offering here. There is no outs and a runner on second. This one lined out to left field. It's going to drop for a base hit. They're going to try to ask the run to score, and they're going to throw it home, and it's going to be out. Not really sure what they were thinking there, as that was just a little routine play trying to roll the dice, and almost to the point where Summer Kreider turned around and was surprised she rounded third when she had the ball. Let's go back and look at that on the Little Caesars instant replay. You can score that one 7-5-2 on the putout. A single by Hyman. She will advance to second on the throw.
It's a great relay. I'm like you. I think Kreider was a little surprised by that because there was a slight delay when she turned around, which she still made the throw in time, got the out. They do have a runner at second, though, so 1 out, runner at second, but big play right there.
Yeah, that relay started by Ellie Miney out in left field. That pitch across for a strike, as this is Kylie Hayes at the plate now here for the Cavaliers. So big time out there. Cavaliers just trying to pick up one of those insurance runs, see if they could roll the dice, and it did not pay off as a nice 7-5-2 relay gets the out. Bunt's going to be laid down. Only going to be one play. That's to first. The throw is in time. So that'll go as a sacrifice bunt, 5-4 on the putout on the play. So now there's 2 outs and a runner at third base, and this is going to be Johansson at the plate. She did have a single in her second at bat. She was erased on a fielder's choice. She walked and was out on illegal contact on her previous at bat, but would have flew out to left field either way. So now with 2 outs and a runner at third, that pitch missing outside for a ball to Johansson.
Yeah, we're getting in those slap hitters, and just be easy here and be careful on our part, obviously, for them slapping one, because you can see the left footer where she's playing and positioning on it and how the left side of the infield's played.
That pitch paints the corner for a strike, evens up the count now at 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike, and 2 outs is the situation here. There is a runner at third for Johansson. That pitch in the dirt blocked up nicely that time by Conley. 2-1 now goes the count.
Great block there. We can't let anything get behind us. Obviously, that could score a run, so great block there by the catcher.
So waiting the 2-1 offering here to Johansson at the plate. Runner at third, 2 outs here in the inning. That pitch in there for a strike. Evens the count now at 2-2.
He's still liking that outside corner for us. So let's go back. We got to get back out there.
So waiting the 2-2 offering here to Johansson. Enfield is in this situation with a slap hitter and a runner at third base. So waiting the 2-2 offering here. That pitch just missing outside. Not a bad spot to miss after getting that outside corner just to see if you could get her to chase one there. Good eye on the part of Johansson as the count now goes 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Bottom of the 6th, ICC looking for the exit. There is a runner at third here. Pitch coming. This one fouled back. It's off the netting, and we'll stay at 3-2.
Doing a good job battling. Both of them are. We got our pitcher Burns is doing a good job battling, and this batter here is doing a good job battling. So just a quality thing going on here. Hopefully we're going to win it.
So waiting this 3-2 offering as Johansson steps in back inside the box. Burns in the circle. Pitch coming. And that's going to be ball 4. Well, Johansson kind of paused for a second and then sprinted down to first after ball 4 was called. And now this will bring up Burkhart to the plate here with 2 outs and runners on the corners for the Cavaliers. You figure the Cavaliers will probably advance Johansson and then first opportunity they get to move her into scoring position. So Tori Burkhart at the plate. She's playing second base this afternoon. Burns trying to find the exit. Runners on the corners here for the Cavaliers. That pitch hangs up high for a ball. Well, they did not send Johansson on that first pitch there. You see that a lot of times where teams kind of just want to play with you, make you think about it over there. For most 9 times out of 10, you're going to get that free pass into scoring position with a runner at third in the situation they have right now.
Absolutely.
Change up, and it's missing for a ball. Looked pretty good, but fell off the table just a bit too soon for the umpire's liking. 2-0 now is the count.
Yeah, she's her catcher's asking where that one was, and she's getting an explanation so she can tell Coach Kirk.
So 2-0 now is the count here. There is 2 outs. Runners on the corners for the Cavaliers trying to pick up an insurance run here in the bottom of the 6th. 2-0 pitch coming. That one in across for a strike. And they are going to allow Johansson to easily get to second base, throwing to the cutoff person that time to see if the runner would have got the lead from third, but she did not. So now the count goes 2-1.
Good first and third defense there, obviously cutting that off and not allowing the run to score.
So 2-1 now is the count. 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. That pitch missing high and inside. 3-1 now goes the count.
Just a little high. Burns struggling a little bit right now with the strike zone. We got to get back out there and take a deep breath and find the strike zone.
John Bowen checking in back on the Fulton campus of Itawamba Community College. Is that pitch in there for a strike?
Yeah, I can't. The Cavaliers, they've just been patient all day at the plate. They really have. They've forced us to throw strikes. You know, of course, as we've talked about, the 3 runs that were scored already have been through walks, so they've played a good game there.
So waiting the 3-2 offering here.
That's it.
There's strike 3. Beautiful job there by Olivia Burns to get the Renaissance Bank strikeout there to end the inning and get out of the jam, as that was the first Renaissance Bank strikeout of the day for Burns. Well, it's pretty simple now. ICC 3 outs away as Dolores Tull and all of the fine folks there in the ICC Computer Science and Tech Ed checking in here, supporting the Indians. As we'll take a break and come back with the top of the 7th. ICC, it's do or die time here. We'll be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
This broadcast of ICC Athletics is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars, Davis Ford, the Sonic of Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, First American National Bank, the ICC BSU, your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox, Cagle Eye Center, the ICC Foundation, the Bank of Okolona, and the ICC Alumni Association.
First American National Bank is a local bank. Our 10 locations are right here in Northeast Mississippi. Banking decisions are made locally by people who live here, and it's been that way for more than 50 years. Our involvement in the community is important to us. That's where our roots are. Technology, it changes daily, but our community is what keeps us together. If you like high-tech banking, we've got that too. Follow the flag to First American National Bank, from Iuka to Tupelo.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we now go to the top of the 7th inning. Coach Rick Collier and Stone Collier, they've got their rally caps on back in Fulton, trying to cheer ICC to a victory. We'll have a batter coming into this situation. This is going to be Hannah Sparks, the freshman out of Mantachi, coming to the plate. She'll be batting in that 9 spot. Maddie Miney is on deck, and then Rachel Stranisha will be in the hole. ICC down to their final 3 outs of the season. Can they find a rally? As that pitch missing for a ball here to Sparks.
Yeah, gotta dig deep here now. You know, you're down to your final 3 outs, Adam, and this is the time where all outs are crucial, obviously, but we need base runners.
Sparks at the plate for the first time today. She's had limited at-bats this season, as that pitch missing low for a ball as well. She missed a large majority of the season with an injury, but has come back in the latter part of the season, mainly used as a courtesy runner this year, but getting the at-bat here. She's got a lot of speed, so it is somebody you would want on the bases right now if you're the Indians. 2-0 is the count here to Sparks. That pitch missing low and outside for ball 3.
Yeah, we'll take it any way we can get it right now. It's 3-0, and if they want to put her on, we'll take it. Base runners.
So 3-0 is the count. You figure the red light's going to be on here for Hannah in this situation. That pitch right down the middle for a strike. 3-1 now is the count here to Hannah Sparks.
All right, count in our favor here. Let's see what she does with it. You know, obviously it's still got to be a perfect pitch for her to take a cut at this one.
So 3-1 now is the count here to Hannah Sparks, the slap hitter. Slaps on this one, slings it out of play, and now the count goes full here to Sparks. Well, a nice pitch that time by Henderson. Came back in the zone. Sparks found a piece of it, was unable to get it in fair territory as it fouls out of play, and now the count goes full.
Yeah, that's the one she wanted for her slap, being a slap hitter there to take that one over the third baseman's head, but obviously it just didn't work out.
So now waiting the 3-2 offering here to Sparks. Sparks swing and a miss for strike 3. Let's give credit where credit's due. Good job by Henderson as she gets her 4th Renaissance Bank strikeout of the day, but came back, battled back, and after falling behind 3-0, and gets the first out of the inning. Now the Indians down to 2 outs.
She did a fantastic job pitching right there. She really did to get down 3-0.
So now this is going to be Maddie Miney at the plate. Maddie singled, stole the base, but was left stranded in second in her previous at-bat. Swings on that one, and my goodness. What a play by the pitcher. That was just a self-defense move there, as that was a blistering shot right back to the pitcher. I don't know if you're going to see it on this replay here, but Henderson, more self-defense than actual play that time, as she was able to make the play, hang on to it, and rob Maddie Miney of a base hit. And tip of the cap there to Emily Henderson. Or excuse me, Haley Henderson.
Yeah, that was a heck of a hit right there, but a heck of a catch too. So, like you said, basically self-defense, but it worked. It's an out, 2 outs, down to our last out here, Adam.
And now this is going to be Rachel Stranisha at the plate. Rachel takes that first pitch missing low for a ball. So 1-0 is the count. If the Indians are going to do it, they're going to have to do it with 2 outs now here in the inning, as Rachel Stranisha is 0 for 2 on the day with a walk and a run scored. Looks at that pitch inside for a ball. 2-0 now is the count.
Being patient still, you know, we can't press the emergency button yet. Got to be patient and get that perfect pitch.
So ICC down to their final out of the season. Can they spark a rally here? That pitch drifting high, 3-0 now is the count.
All right, we were here before with the first batter. Let's see if we can get this one home somewhere or another, or if the pitcher bounces back like she did before.
So 3-0 is the count here to Rachel Stranisha. That pitch right down the middle for a strike. Stranisha taking the whole way that time. 3-1 now goes the count. 2 outs, top of the 7th. ICC trailing 3-1 here in this elimination game to Johnson County. That pitch right down the middle as well. Now the count goes full. Well, taking on both those pitches that time was Stranisha. And so now it's a 3-2 count here on the sophomore second baseman from Olive Branch.
Yeah, got to protect the plate, Adam.
3-2 pitch coming. And it's fouled off, and we'll do it all over again. Good job that time by Stranisha to find a piece of that one and keep the at-bat alive.
Absolutely right there. Just to get a piece, and we're staying alive here, and we're still in this game.
So Stranisha stepping out of the box and taking a deep breath here. Trying to find a way to get on so they can have the tying run at the plate here, the top of the 7th with 2 outs. Stranisha at the plate, pitch coming. And there's ball 4. Well, that's what you're looking for there if you're the Indians. As now the tying run coming to the plate here in Samantha Conley.
Absolutely, tying run, what we needed at the plate. Obviously, we've got base runners now, so again, we can spark this thing. We can tie it. We'll get back in this game.
Be a good time to see if Samantha Conley can square up on one here. 3-1 is your score. Tying run at the plate here for the Indians. 2 outs in the 7th as that pitch clips the outside corner of the plate for a strike.
Still painting the outside corner there and working that outside corner and getting the calls.
So waiting this 0-1 pitch here from Henderson. This pitch flared out to the left side. If it stays fair, it's trouble, but it does go foul.
Just foul on that one. Left fielder gave a good run at it. Obviously wasn't in position to catch that one, so got 2 strikes here, and we got to battle back.
Yeah, they had the hit and run on that time for the Indians, as now the count is 0-2 here to Samantha Conley. She does represent the tying run at the plate here for the Indians. 0-2 is the count. 2 outs, top of the 7th. Pitch coming. Conley, ground ball to the third baseman. Bobbles it for a second to throw over. Is not in time! An error there on the third baseman keeps the inning alive here for ICC. And that time was a big-time error there. E5 on the play.
We're still breathing, Adam. We're still breathing. We got runners at first and second. Yeah, we do have 2 outs, but we're in good position here. We got a little spark going here, and this is what we've needed. Obviously, would have loved to have it before 2 outs here in the top of the 7th, but we've got a spark going. Let's use it.
You hear the chop echoing out of the ICC dugout on the first base side. We will have a runner coming into this situation. Number 13, Lily Moore, will come to run in place of the catcher, Samantha Conley. And so Moore in to run, and looks like the Johnson County coaches might be having a change here as well. Or possibly not, maybe just checking a few things over. That's what they were doing. They were giving them the players that were substituting in there. So now with 2 outs, Summer Kreider at the plate. The freshman third baseman from Morville High School. Tying run is at second. She now represents the go-ahead run. Is that pitch on the outside corner for a strike here to Summer Kreider. High drama here in the top of the 7th. Can ICC spark a 2-out rally to keep their season alive? 0-1 now is the count. Kreider pops this one up. It's backing out of play. And now 0-2 is the count.
Down in the count now. She's got to protect the plate, got to battle. Obviously, that's what we've been doing. The previous batter before did that as well. So, again, protect the plate.
So 0-2 now is the count here to Summer Kreider. Runners on first and second. Tying run is at first. Kreider listens that pitch low and outside for a ball. Not a bad spot to miss that time by Henderson.
No, not a bad spot at all. Just see if she could chase something low and outside. She didn't. She held back. Good patience on her end.
Well, you really don't want to throw any meat to Summer Kreider in this situation because she can make you pay. 1-2 pitch coming. This one popped up. Is it going to stay in play? No, it will get out of play, and 1-2 will be the count here.
Yeah, keep battling. That's what she needs to do, is keep battling and, maybe straighten one of these out and get a base hit out of it.
So 1-2 now is the count here to Summer Kreider. Tying run is at second. Go ahead and run at the plate here in Summer Kreider. She's got a 1-2 count with 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. ICC trailing 3-1. 1-2 pitch coming. That pitch going high for a ball. 2-2 now is the count.
That's good eye again. Not chasing anything upstairs. So again, protecting the plate, but a good eye and being patient.
So now waiting the 2-2 pitch here from Henderson. Pitch coming, a flare out to the right side. Right fielder's going to drift back, come up and make the catch. And that's going to do it. The ICC falls by the final score of 3-1 here and are eliminated from the NJCAA tournament and wraps up an outstanding season for ICC. 3-1 is your final score. We'll take a break and come back with the Renaissance Bank postgame report here from Clinton. The ICC falls 3-1 to Johnson County. Back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
First American National Bank is a local bank. Our 10 locations are right here in Northeast Mississippi. Banking decisions are made locally by people who live here. It's been that way for more than 50 years. Our involvement in the community is important to us. That's where our roots are. Technology, it changes daily, but our community is what keeps us together. If you like high-tech banking, we've got that too. Follow the flag to First American National Bank, from Iuka to Tupelo.
Your success at ICC starts with freshman orientation. Learn what the college has to offer, register for classes, meet your new ICC family, and discover all the ways to get involved across our 3 locations.
Hey guys, it's Madison, an orientation leader here at ICC. After you apply for enrollment, sign up for orientation because spots are filling up fast. Find out more at iccms.edu/orientation.
Itawamba Community College. The best start here.
Ever since you got that license, you haven't stopped moving forward. Now that you're older and on the move, you need a safer place to keep your money. We get it. A student checking account frees you up with things like mobile check deposit to take care of that check from grandma without having to stop at a bank. Pay with your phone when you're out with friends. And stop worrying about ATM fees. We'll pay you back for those. Worry about your future, not your money. And know that we'll stick with you, wherever you go. Renaissance Bank. Understanding you. Member FDIC.
And welcome back one final time here on the Renaissance Bank postgame report. ICC falls by the final score of 3-1. Brad Boggs in the ICC Foundation and Alumni Association broadcast booth here. And Brad, Indians fought hard. They fought hard, but just could not come up with the timely hits here. And the season comes to the end with a 3-1 loss here to the Johnson County Cavaliers.
Yeah, it's a tough loss, Adam, as anything would be at this point in time in an elimination game. It's all tough, but those 3 runs obviously were produced by Johnson County through walks through us on toward the early stages of the game. Again, we played a heck of a game ourselves. Battled there at the end, tried to come back, almost came back. But, this is a total win-win for Itawamba Community College and the Lady Indians. They need to hold their heads up. This was a great season. This is the first time we've been in the softball community, the NJCAA World Series for softball. So, again, they've done some great things this year. Proud of these Lady Indians. Move forward and look forward to next year. Absolutely.
ICC falls to 40-16-1 on the year, and Johnson County improves to 27-13. We do wish the best of luck of Johnson County throughout the rest of the season. Well, Brad, it's never the easiest part of the job here when you say goodbye to your sophomores, and we do say goodbye to a special group of sophomores that have combined for the most wins in a career. Then you had Olivia Burns, who is basically holds just about every record in the pitching records in ICC. So for Joanna Vasquez, Olivia Burns, Samantha Conley, Lily Moore, Mackenzie Toombs, Rachel Stranisha, and Macy Cox, make sure I'm not missing anyone there. We salute those young ladies and thank them for everything they've done here for the ICC softball program over their 2 years here at ICC. So that's going to do it for today's broadcast. ICC falls by the final score of 3-1. For Brad Boggs, Madison Haley, Lee Adams, I'm Adam Gore saying so long and have a blessed evening. And as always, Roll Tribe.
Ever since you got that license, you haven't stopped moving forward. Now that you're older and on the move, you need a safer place to keep your money. We get it. A student checking account frees you up with things like mobile check deposit to take care of that check from grandma without having to stop at a bank. Pay with your phone when you're out with friends. And stop worrying about ATM fees. We'll pay you back for those. Worry about your future, not your money. And know that we'll stick with you, wherever you go. Renaissance Bank. Understanding you. Member FDIC.